resting off the work you had done in the dungeon to rescue Penny. Penny was safely ensconced for now in witness protection in the barracks of the Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors. Kipo had had a confusing interaction with the last remaining noble Shadow Dusk, yeah, that's, you were all going to be getting ready to head off to Labyrinth. The place in the Underdark, not the plane of the Abyss, or the area in the plane of Earth.
It sucks that there are so many labyrinths to confuse with each other.
Well, you know, everyone makes a big maze and calls it the Labyrinth, the only one, the only one that matters, and then someone else makes a big maze too, and they also call it that, and it starts getting confusing.
What, like, tier is this? Is this, like, the scariest labyrinth, so to speak, of
no, that would be,
or...
Baphomet's Plane of the Abyss is the, like, worst of the worst labyrinths.
Okay. This is entry level labyrinth. Got it.
This is the entry level labyrinth. It's still pretty bad, but it's the entry level of labyrinths.
Okay.
I mean, at least this one's just like, you know, Illithid built game show type labyrinth, and not you're eternally trapped in another dimension kind of labyrinth.
Yeah, exactly. This one exists in the physical world and generally obeys physical laws.
Yes. This one will be fun. Maybe.
This is going to be fun, fun, fun.
It is meant to entertain people, so maybe we'll be entertained.
I'm already anticipating the thumbs down.
You're,
you know?
Not the target audience, but love the enthusiasm.
Well, trying to see the silver lining here.
We gotta attempt to be positive for at least half of this session, because last session we were distinctly negative because we all thought we were going to die, so...
Alright, so with that in mind, what are we doing tonight?
So, where have we left Nahidra and Balder? Are they at the Shadowdust Mansion, or in an inn? Okay.
They are at the Shadowdust Mansion.
So that will be base of operations for now.
Sounds good. We're not gonna, like, get people thinking it's weird if we're coming in and out of the Shadowdust Mansion, are we?
There's always going to be the people that, watch the nobles and gossip about who's coming and going, but not beyond the norm there.
Yes, so we need to go shopping. There was talk of a trip to Neverwinter?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what's going on with the Mundra.
Can we come? Can this be a joint activity, or are you trying to be sneaky about it?
I mean, we only have 2 days. Yes. Well, yes and no. We only have 2 days. I imagine you all have agendas to agenda.
I believe Kipo had wanted to repair Penny's house for her return.
Actually, I also wanted to, before we branch off, I was thinking about this last night. Should we leave Penny here? We made that mistake before.
I don't know if she would be safer with us, though. Like, where would we...
So she is currently with the Watchful Order of Protectors, not just the City Guard, right?
Yes, she is currently with the Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors.
I just don't trust them.
So this level of police is not beholden necessarily to Waterdeep. They are a continent-wide organization to protect from interplanar threats, right?
No, they are beholden to
No?
Waterdeep.
I'm mistaking it for something else, right?
They're government hobo.
Yeah, you're probably mistaking them for, like, Force Grey or several other organizations. The Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors is the mage police of Waterdeep. You're right that they don't tend to get involved in like the day-to-day city matters. They don't really deal with shopliftings, but they do deal with like big magical crimes, and they deal with much of the same kind of stuff that you were talking about, the extraplanar threats, the rising of undead, but they do it at the behest of the city of Waterdeep. That is who they serve.
So they were the extraplanar police from Dragon Heist.
Yeah, they do it at the behest of Waterdeep.
Got it.
Yeah, I think she necessarily needs to come with us. Actually, probably not a good idea. But we can probably, I don't know, smuggle her out of here. Take her somewhere else. Somewhere where this family doesn't have immediate reach of her. At least not within city limits. Make it a little bit harder.
I guess. I don't know. I think the city didn't even know the Shadow Dusks were around. So now that they're aware, maybe everybody's on high alert. But
I don't know about that. I'm sure somebody knows. They're just paid off not to pretend to not know. I just don't trust them.
I'm getting that vibe. You are very cynical.
I mean, if we're talking about a large organization as large as a Popo force that, protects a city as big as this, there's gonna be corruption somewhere, and someone's gonna get bought off, and someone is gonna get penny.
I guess my only argument against that is whoever is powerful enough to pay off knows we broke her out last time, and bought probably the family at this point. So are they gonna be willing to... Is it so important that they're going to risk us coming back, fucking their shit up again, or whoever shit it is, and then, you know what I mean? Like, there is kind of that tie where if we're powerful enough for that to go, like, it kind of works in our favor the other way of, like, probably people don't want to piss us off as well. They might, but it might give them a moment more hesitation,
Right. But I guess it still stands. I think it's safer if Penny is not in Waterdeep anymore. I know that's probably not convenient for her and she won't be happy with it. But I think it's the safer option.
I think we would have to go convince the guard to give her up.
I'm sure they'll release her to us. I mean, they released Linda Vosk to us, so...
That was Neverwinter, to be fair.
The Popo are all the same to Ray's mind.
Alright.
Different cities, same police. I mean, we could certainly try. Do you have an idea of where you think who we should ask to keep an eye on her, or where we should
This
move
is
her
gonna
to?
sound wild. I do have an idea. Can you guess who it is?
Your wife in
all
the
of our
under...
magical problems.
Or,
My wife?
oh yeah.
Where?
I thought your wife, you were gonna try to sneak in another visit to your wife. What are you gonna say?
What did Kipo say? Oh, to whomst?
Dorlamar?
No. I think we should send her to Miss Dranor.
What?
Yeah.
The place we sent our magical prisoner to.
Yes, but we would be very clear to Thalen that they are not... Penny is not a prisoner. Penny is under witness protection.
Isn't this not like a reclusive society that doesn't like to let anybody in or make any sort of trade negotiations?
Isn't
Never
that
mind.
perfect then?
You think they're going to just come at the beck and call of,
What
hey, we've got
favor
another magic
do they
person
owe us at this point?
to babysit for us? I'm
No,
just...
it never hurts to ask. Point, we're practically friends.
Was that the tone of the interaction the last time you guys talked? Because I actually wasn't there that session, so if it was friendly, but I can't imagine it was.
I think for her that was pretty friendly.
Yeah, it was very business.
Hmm.
I think
feel
for
like-
Thalen it was as friendly as it could get friendly.
I feel like you guys are friends from work, and you're asking for like a friend, like you're asking your friend from work to like come to like your bachelorette party. Is like kind of the like
To
step we're
take you to the
taking here.
airport.
Yeah, for like the 8 a.m. flight.
You never know. Sometimes people are people pleasers and they just say yes. I mean, look at her. She's a civil servant.
Okay, so what happens if?
Okay.
What happens with the no? What's the backup plan?
With the no, we send her to Lithmyathar, I guess would be the next one over. Except Lithmyathar is only reclusive in a way that it's hard to get to and not really protected by a lot of stuff.
It's also rampant with demons running about the Underdark.
Lithmyathar? Lithmyathar's fine.
For now,
Last we heard.
Yesterday, when we messaged Durlamar.
okay. So I will say, if we were going to send her anywhere, I would put the vote towards Lithmyathar, at least mainly because of Kipo's thought of like magic people. We just send all of our strange magical researching things down to Durlamar, and they all live, you know, in the spin-off show Durlamar's house, where they all hang out and do weird stuff together. Like, probably Penny and Blobby would get along just fine. I feel like she would love him, but I don't think we should send her to Myth Draenor with people that we can, like, at least if she was in Waterdeep, we could come back here and find her or help her. If something happens over there, it's done.
That's true. Maybe. Not necessarily. Hold on. Let me just think really. Well, I gotta feel it. While Reza checks her list of circles, which one can she go to? We can get close.
How close? Just wondering.
I don't know. I have so many. I'm sure one of them will be close.
Close, like only a short, like 25-day boat ride across an ocean or something like that.
Derek, you're much better at geography than I am. Can you?
I'm getting it. I will answer that question in a moment. In the
Faerunian-
meantime, to catch Marissa up, we are debating whether or not to spirit Penny away to a far-flung place to keep her safe.
And
Okay,
by
that's
we,
fair.
I do mean Riza is trying to convince the rest of us that this is the plan.
I mean, we could also just like
We are
work
all
to
involved
get
in the
out of her
discussion.
house.
Listen, if something bad happens to her again, like she gets kidnapped again out of Waterdeep, I will be saying I told you so to each one of you
I
at
mean,
least 5 times.
I might need to pick up a few things, but I'm pretty sure I have the arsenal to ward her house. So, I mean, yeah. So,
That
yeah.
plan is preferable than throwing her off to some reclusive ancient elven lich city.
They have laws. Also, if you think about it really, Durlamar, very great. I have a very high opinion of Durlamar. I think he's probably the only good wizard out in the world, because he doesn't do jack shit other than give potions to people in Lithmyathar, and he just minds his own business. You know? Great
I'm right
dude.
here. I'm right here.
Hi, Zoltan. You're barely a wizard at this point.
Myth Draenor is about 1,200 miles from your nearest teleport circle.
So, 1,200
Super
miles.
safe.
Very close.
Very close.
Easily accessible.
Let me see.
And that is 1,200 miles across the high ice.
Cool. So,
Also,
Easily
no.
traversable.
go ahead.
yeah, I don't think our research department really is in Lithmyathar. If anything, our research department that we are building is in Myth Draenor, because Lindevosk is there, the oracles are there. Kipo, why are you shaking your head like I am just pulling this out of my ass? I am making great points.
Are we drinking in a bar somewhere? I feel like we're drinking in a bar somewhere.
We're
when
having
this
breakfast.
conversation is-
We're having
Okay, good.
breakfast.
Yeah. I just every time you look at me, I go to say something, I just think better of it and eat a bite of toast instead. Because
that's expensive.
Personally, I am highly opposed to this plan, but I think that we shouldn't be making any plans about where to send Penny without Penny's input.
Yeah.
Also, the distance isn't a problem because if I'm sure that if I ask nice enough.
Oh my god, wait. What, if we're gonna move Penny, why don't we move Penny to the noble guy's house? Like, his thing is warded off of the zoo, and like, they're friends. He could just live with her. She could just live with him.
Oh, and they're gonna fall in love.
there was only one bed in the whole house.
We'd be making plans about Penny without Penny.
You have all been sleeping in your own beds in the house. There are numerous beds.
Yes,
gonna
we have
take
all
all
the
the
shadow dusts that no longer need beds.
Yeah. I mean, once he realizes he's the only one in the house, he's gonna get rid of everything except for just one bed. So, they'll have to share.
I'm just saying, if I ask nicely,
Terrible.
I'm sure Thalen will, show me for a second the circle that she uses for Mithranor, and then I won't remember it, but my heart will, and
That is a wild assumption.
we're besties.
What if we put her with Dot temporarily while we go to Labyrinth? That way we don't have to trek the Underdark before Labyrinth or whatever we decide to do. So because Dot's right there, so she stays with Dot for a couple days. We hit up the Labyrinth, come back, and then determine the long-term solution to Penny.
It's fine by me. I've said my piece. I wanted to get it out there that I think Penny is gonna get smashed again if we leave her in Waterdeep, and if it happens, I hope it doesn't, because I do like Penny a lot. I will be saying I told you so.
I personally would love to hear you contact Thalen and see what Thalen has to say about the idea of this plan. I think we should talk to Penny first, but then I think you should use this opportunity to ask for a favor from Yeah.
Sure.
Oh god, where's the psychic whisper so I can be in your head when this happens? It's the most disappointing thing.
Not here.
You
Anyway.
think you can get call waiting on ascending? Do you think she'd just leave you, she'd just pick the phone up and never put it back
Left
down?
on
So
red.
you're call waiting. Yeah,
She
exactly.
just ghosts me.
Do you think she will come and kill you if she finds your answer presumptuous? I am only joking a little bit and am a little serious about the question.
No. She has a code, and as long as I don't imprison her or kill any of her people, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Okay, that's fair. I will give you that one. I am with Kipo in that we should talk to Penny and see if Penny would even agree to move, even if it's in the interest of her own safety, because and I'd also just like to say, when the whole town that I lived in was under siege from the Dragon Lord, everybody just said, it's fine, don't worry about it, it'll be totally fine, we don't need to spirit anybody out of there, not even your friend or whatever. So, I'm just saying,
Dragon
I'm just...
dies for the town.
Oh,
I
I'm
can't
done.
just-
I agree slightly, but I don't think you put forth wanting to spirit anybody away. You just put forth, let's kill the dragon.
That's true. Which we cannot kill a dragon. We barely killed the Shadow Dust. We did not kill them.
I got
Yeah.
very close the once.
The one.
I mean, it is only 10%. I mean.
So
Anyway, that's I just want, just while we were talking about I told you so and things like, I just wanted to say my piece over breakfast. That's all. That's
Okay.
it's delicious,
Okay.
Dot. By the way, all the Dot servants, thank you for the English muffin. Such a nice treat.
all right. You guys have your stuff to do, right? Do you need anything from me today? Because I'm gonna go to Neverwinter. I assume that I'll have to come and carry you guys into Neverwinter because I think that's the closest entry point to the labyrinth.
Well, so the only thing I need to do at night. So I am around during the day if you want backup.
Oh,
Or I
shucks.
can help.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can help with Penny's apartment if you need help, Kipo. But I'm more interested to see what tomfoolery you're going to get up to in Neverwinter today. If I do have to confess, unless you're telling us you're going to Neverwinter and you're actually
I'm going to
somewhere
Neverwinter. I'm
else
going
instead.
to Muncher's laundromat. If you have laundry that you want done, I guess you can give it to me, and I'll go get it done while I'm there.
I don't think I believe you at all. I think you're totally BSing me.
You're pretty sure she's telling the truth about the laundromat because you remember finding a deed to a laundromat that Amundra owned.
Yeah, I just don't think it's that cut and dry. I guess there's
You'd
more
be
to
an
the
idiot
plan.
if you did.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is Baru and Ray are going to Neverwinter.
How about this?
Okay.
Everybody type into the game chat what your character is doing with this first of 2 downtime days.
Is the game chat Discord
Foundry.
or
Type into
Foundry.
Foundry what your character is doing with the first of these 2 downtime days.
Open.
If your schedule is open, pick someone to accompany or hang out with Dot all day.
Ooh, grill Dot about his crush with Penny.
Or, go summon Shar to ask her for help, or whatever.
Well, my thing with Char was I figure I need to do it at night, and I want to wait until we're about to go back underground. So if she is pissed at me, I'm
Don't worry,
about
I'll
to
ask you about
again.
I'll ask you about a second day, because you do have a
Perfect.
second day. But for the first day, decide where you want to be going.
All right, I'm gonna go to Neverwinter with you
Damn
then.
it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Also,
What Ray doesn't tell you, but I will tell you, is that she was planning to go on a date with Jorlin, and now you're third wheeling.
No, Jorlin was coming.
Yeah, Jorlin comes with me everywhere.
LOL.
Maybe there's something else I want to do in Neverwinter. You could split off from me while we're up there. I just don't have anything to do in Waterdeep. I'm gonna chaperone you two, so you behave.
Oh my god, wait. Are we? Is it boys and girls?
No, you know what? I'll stay
Kinda.
and take care of Nahidra. How about that?
Wow.
Just gently wipe the cool compress on her forehead. Suckers, you're all leaving. It's my chance to romance Nahidra. Right?
Like actually or no?
You know what? I think that would actually be much more fun. I will stay in Waterdeep for the day and go out and get stuff that's supply stuff that we need as the team while you guys are helping out with Penny. I'll run errands and take care of Nahidra and Balder.
All right,
Yeah.
you'll do some logistic work and care for.
I'll yeah.
Baldur's in the bed across from Nahidra waiting for his turn.
No, see, you take care of Balder first and then he goes to sleep. That's how you do it.
He's
And
putting
done.
his face really forward. Like, oh yeah.
Balder has 27 children. He knows exactly what this is gonna
47.
be.
Oh
It's
my
47.
god.
This is not the first time he's experienced.
This ain't
I
his
thought
it was like
first
100 and
rodeo.
something. I thought it was like 147.
No, just 47.
Oh.
Is that not enough for you?
I was
Baldur
47
both-
living, right?
Yes.
I do want the day to happen, so I will
Yes,
stay.
he has
because that is
had
the first
more
one.
than 47 children, but he currently has 47 still alive.
God, my
Dear
stomach
God.
hurts.
Keep in mind.
Your stomach hurts.
Keep in mind, he's 54 years old.
My god, what is he? Having triplets and shit?
No, he's just having a lot of babies with a lot of different women.
Yep.
Un momento.
Alright, so we are going to begin. We're going to begin with Marissa, but now we're not. We're going to begin with Riza, who is going to Neverwinter.
Oh man, I didn't want this. Come back, Marissa. Alright, I'll teleport myself and Jorlin to Neverwinter.
All right.
What did you say? You said my name.
Nope.
You arrive in Neverwinter. Where would you like to go?
Where's
What is
the
this cheese
map
man?
for Neverwinter? Go to the mask place, and that's just party. No, kidding.
Did I take away your Neverwinter map?
Yeah, it's not up there.
My bad. Hold on.
Give it
We
back.
could go back to
me.
prison.
There you go.
Oh, there she is. All right. I guess I come out of the cloak tower, right?
Yes, you exit the cloak tower.
Right. Shit. Hold on. I wasn't ready to go first.
All right. We'll come back to that. And on to Chris and Clinton. So you're heading to talk to Penny at the Watchful Order of Magisters and Protectors barracks.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can arrive there, and Barnabas will lead you back to where Penny is. Penny has been outfitted with a spare uniform of the Watchful Order, since she didn't have anything but her prison rags or anything like that, and is sitting in their mess hall. When Barnabas brings you around the corner, she hops up and runs over and gives Kipo a big hug, and it's I knew you'd come for me.
Is it just so horrible here?
Sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Chris.
Is it just so horrible here?
She laughs. Well, it's been worse.
Well, we were planning to go and fix up your house after this, but if you're ready to leave, we could go just go now and take care of it.
She looks over to Barnabas, who says, "We need at least another day to make sure that all of the Shadow Dusk agents in the city are being watched."
Such a cruel taskmaster. Well, is there anything we can bring you to make the time more lively?
She says, "Well, the college should have a few books under my name. If I could get a hold of them, at least have something I could do here."
Cool. Also, can you tell me more about Dot? He gave me a really fancy gift this morning, and I feel like I don't properly have a means of thanking him.
Oh, that's great. What do you want to know?
Well, he made this super fancy staff. I will show her the staff.
Yeah, that's what he does. Is he makes items.
I feel like I should make something in return, but I kind of need to know something more about his deal in order to get an idea of what he does. It seems like he's kind of on the outs with the rest of his family. Is he still into, like, the contacting other planes thing?
She says, "No, that's why he's on the out with his family. He turned around and joined the Watchful Order for a while. His family got really mad because he took a bunch of their secrets and turned it over to people who were trying to work for the opposite."
Which is why he ended up imprisoned.
Yeah. He wouldn't tell me anything about contacting the other planes, said it was too dangerous, but he did show me a lot about how to make sure when I was doing it, it was safer.
So did he get captured first, or was that a consequence of you being captured?
I don't know exactly. He wasn't able to see me when I was on house arrest.
So, about what the Shadow Desks wanted to know. Should we still leave that stuff here? Or should we keep it hidden?
I don't know. It's, probably fine if I keep researching now that they're gone, right?
I think it's fairly safe, but,
Yeah.
it's been brought to my attention that, the city itself might be unsafe, seeing as you've been kidnapped by the nobles once before.
Well, yeah, but they got caught, and now steps are being taken, right?
I think so.
Barnabas nods. Yep, that's what we need the extra day for.
Okay, well, I guess we'll put your house back in tip-top shape and all the nooks and crannies and everything back the way it was.
She nods, seeming to pick up what Kipo is putting down there, and says, "Oh, thank you. It'll be really nice to come home to."
Oh! I completely forgot that because you were kidnapped, I didn't tell you at all about the library.
What?
So there's this extraplanar library with the contents of all knowledge ever, and we went there for like 2 days, but it ended up being 2 months, and I'll just go through and tell her about the library.
She seems equal part in awe and furious that she wasn't also at this library.
Do you tell her about how we read that she was gonna die?
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
presuming Kipo includes that. Kipo's pretty bad at not including everything. If you have secrets, Kipo's not a great person to keep them.
Really have selective truths with Kipo. It's kind of everything or nothing.
You can tell Penny about the library and then go work on fixing up her home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Marissa, you're heading to speak to Lathander.
Yeah!
Gonna go talk to the manager.
Yeah. The big man upstairs. In my research, I saw that Lathander services typically happen at dawn, but I don't know, whatever you want to do for the timeline.
The main service does, but that doesn't mean that the temple is not open at other times.
Yeah, I think he would have wanted to go for an actual service. He would have woken up in the morning and been like, I am gonna be back. I'm going to church.
Okay. Yeah, so the city has no particular temple to Lathander. It's just part of the All Faiths Shrine.
Oh. Cool.
There are too many people in Waterdeep that worship too many different gods for most of them to actually have temples in the city. So a large building was constructed that has, shrines of each of them, where there's usually a single clergy member that ministers to people at that shrine. Yeah, and in Lathander's case, they would meet at the shrine before heading outside to do the service. Yeah, so you can attend that. Is there anything particular Leo wants to do there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it would happen during... essentially, either then or, during sort of, reflection and prayer, he's going to speak to Lathander and be like, okay, so in my head, I feel like Lathander is very similar to, Apollo from Percy Jackson, so, a dude bro that is, anyways, it doesn't matter. That's just me.
Alright, got it. Your headcanon is Lathander is a dude bro.
Yeah. He'd be like, listen, man, I'm kind of feeling really shunted out right now because I don't know what I'm doing. Everything that I'm doing feels wrong. I can't help out this team, and when I prayed to you yesterday, we got nothing. So so I'm really looking for some guidance here. Literally just anything, because you know I'm trying to do right by you. And yeah, that's basically what he says.
Sure, go ahead and make a religion check.
I'm scared.
Yep. Lathander is apparently kind of a himbo.
I was right. Do I want to re-roll that? No, I can't.
You can't have advantage on it since you're actually at the proper time and service and all that.
Repeat roll or plus? Oh, roll with advantage. That's what it is. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yes, that's, yep, exactly.
Okay. Nothing immediately happens.
Yup, just my luck. Okay, well, I go back. And then I try and go home with Penny. I'm on my way back.
That you know of.
That I know of. How much money do I have? Oh, I can't retcon that. Oopsie.
Okay, and that leaves us with Megan, a shopping spree.
Yeah.
What are you gonna be doing?
Uh-huh.
Buying
So.
Doritos, Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Flaming
snacks.
Hot Cheetos, Takis, Gatorades, weighted blankets. No.
Sent you with the grocery list.
Yes,
Or-
I assume I'm gonna go like resupply on all of like rations and snacks and things
Sure.
like that. I'm gonna see do people give me money? Am I using my own money to go buy our gems that we want? I've got gold. I've got 261 gold, so I could go pick up a couple.
I'm
Do we
pretty
need
sure
100
it's
level diamonds or 200? 200.
100.
I can give you an extra hundo just in case.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure Zoltan owes me a diamond. Because I lent him one of the team ones for his curse removal, and he said he would pay us back.
Oh, okay. I also... What was I gonna do? I am going to also put a letter in the post to my father, since no one is here to watch me do all of these errands that I don't want to do. But since I'm nice, I'll put it in the Discord chat for you guys so you all can read it, because
How kind.
it's not fun keeping all of the secrets.
It's not fun when the secret is a complete secret. It's fun when it's a game secret.
Exactly. So I will put my little letter in back home, because I know I will be leaving, so it will be fine. And then yeah, I'm gonna like go get like comfort things. Like, is there a library? I'm gonna get like a book to read or something like that. Like,
give me a deception check first of all.
okay.
Then we'll get to that. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, you want a library?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd be nice to bring back like I don't know, read a book out loud to the convalescing. Is that a weird thing to do? I feel like it's something Baru would do. I don't know.
No, that's not weird. There is not a like library. There is the Font of Knowledge. It's a temple of Ogma, which is basically a library.
Okay.
It's a library where you have to listen to people talk about their religion to check out books.
Got it. You got to sit through the timeshare presentation before you can check the book out.
No, they just are constantly talking about it in like the central chamber, so you're gonna hear them as you're perusing.
Got it. That's okay. I'll tune
It's a
it
library
out as
with PSAs.
Got it.
But you can pick out whatever you want from there: fiction, non-fiction, historical.
Yeah, I definitely am gonna pick like
Essays
like
on the political climate of Sasal.
Yeah, nope. I mean, aside from that, obviously, got it in one. Probably like something that's very much like daring, like fantastical adventures, where it's like, yes, the hero saves the day and all is well, kind of thing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get a dramatization of some of the Blackstaff's adventures.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of things that would be new
Yeah,
information
Yeah,
for someone that was trapped in a Netherese prison for 300 years.
you can pick that up. Anything else you want while you're out?
No, specifically aside, I think we don't have a lot of time. I was thinking about doing something with the adamantine bar, but I don't think we have enough time to get it forged into anything before we leave, so...
You can always
I would
start
have
it.
given.
it's okay. I don't know what we want to do with it, so it might be worth it to save it to combine it too, because...
And hold on to that till the very end.
Yep, it could be important. Yeah, but I want, like, labyrinth things. I want, like, thread, like, long things of thread. I want, a compass of some sort, like, that kind of stuff, too.
Yeah, you can peruse the adventuring gear in the player's handbook and buy whatever you need. All that stuff is available here without a problem.
Okay, I doubt it'll work in there, but it'll make me feel better to have it. And then how many diamonds do we want me to get, guys? 2?
I think that's all we can effectively use on a given adventuring day. Because I can cast twice, Leo can cast twice.
I think
Okay.
Can't the angels cast it? Do we know that? Do we not know that?
We haven't asked yet.
We also don't know if there's going to be benevolent to us as well. We don't know what they're going to be like when we get there. So
Yeah, they don't necessarily have to be good line celestials.
Yeah, you met one of Baal's angels already.
yeah.
Um,
Oh god.
I would-
Oh no.
We buried that
Don't do that
memory,
again.
I think, collectively, and we all just remembered, like, we were traumatized and we forgot about it.
It
Oh,
just
yeah.
was a thing and then became a puddle. I don't know what to tell you.
I
tore
told it to
itself.
kill itself. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh god.
Collectively repress that one, huh?
Oh god. Oh, we're gonna die. We're gonna die in this maze. Yeah. So diamonds are 200 apiece. Sorry, I don't know if we ever came down on
One-
that. 100
100.
apiece.
100.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So I'll pick up the diamonds too, and then whatever other adventuring guide stuff I want.
All right, sounds good. Any non-standard stuff you want to look for while you're looking for things?
Don't think so.
Okay,
I'm not.
just wanted to check.
Yeah.
That wasn't like
I
a
don't-
hint or anything. That was
No,
just
it's-
checking in since you're using your time to shop.
Yeah. I don't have a good sense of item management like Chris does. So.
Zoltan will tell you an extra couple hundred to get 2 more diamonds. Just to have.
Okay.
All right, so that'll bring you up to 6 diamonds. Lovely. All right, you do that, and then return to Shadow Dusk Manor to help the convalescing convalesce.
Yep. I make soup. I make soup. It's like a very domestic side of Baru who like did this to take care of her sister when she was younger
You
and
have to
hasn't
like
done it in
battle
years.
the chef to be allowed to make soup, but eventually you are able to muscle your way into the kitchen and make this soup.
I'm like, can I just
Like the
It's
entire
just a
time,
one
every
pot.
time you take your hand off of the spoon for a second, they're like trying to get in there and stir the pot for you.
yeah.
But the chef here is like aggressively helpful.
It's fine. Baru is playing stupid to it because she thinks that's the best way to get what she wants here. So she's just like, no, just let me take care of it. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, but you are able to, make some soup, sit down, read a book.
Yeah. Bat my eyes a little bit in the heater. It's great. A romance partner.
You gotta do it like you mean it.
That's it. Listen, that's how you show someone you care. And also, I'm very nice to Baldur too, because he's cool. We fight together. This dude's next to me like all the time.
You spoon feed Nahidra, Baldur gets nothing.
Baldur just drinks it out of a mug. Let's be real.
Yes, that is true.
He would be offended if I tried to spoon feed him. He's like, I could be your grandfather. I'm old enough to be your grandfather.
All right.
Yeah.
Then back to Neverwinter.
Alright. I'm gonna walk out of the cloak tower, and then I'm gonna just walk across into the tower district, and then I'm gonna just ask someone. I'm gonna go into a random shop, and then just ask, hey, weird question. Do you happen to know of a laundry place called Brightweave's Laundry?
Yeah, it's in the Blue Lake district.
And on what street exactly? Sorry, I don't know where it is. I think that's clear.
Yeah, right on the west side of the Blue Lake.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day. A beeline in that general area.
Yeah, making your way over there, you can see a sign, merchant shingle with folded laundry and a needle and thread on it, and the shop seems to be here. Inside, the front is big glass windows, and inside you can see people moving about, taking things in, folding them, washing them. There's a bunch of pails and washboards around, and just people moving about. There's a place where people are mending with needle and thread various bits of clothes that have torn or worn.
I don't see Amundra.
You do not see Amundra standing there.
She's standing there. She's washing clothes.
Yeah, you do not see Amundra there. As you go in, a young tiefling man approaches you and says, "Hello. Is this your first time visiting us here?"
Yeah, actually.
Well, wonderful. And what can I do for you?
Well, a couple things. I do have a couple things that do need to be washed. Second, I am looking for the owner. I'm not sure if she's in town.
I'm sorry, ma'am. The proprietor isn't in today.
She isn't?
No.
Check. I don't know.
Yeah.
She
Is he
hasn't
telling
been
me
in
the
for 3
truth?
months.
Yeah,
She's
go
been
ahead
gone.
and roll an insight check.
Why is she avoiding me, the love of my life?
Yes, she's avoiding you by not being at a laundromat.
Just purposeful. Don't you know where her mansion is anyway? You could just stroll
I
up
do.
and knock on the door.
Amreva, you get the feeling that 1, he isn't lying to you, and 2, he didn't even have to think about the answer to that question. The proprietor is never in.
Gotcha.
Like, it wasn't like, oh, let me think, is she
Yeah,
in today?
yeah.
It was like, yeah, she's not here. She's never going to be here.
Gotcha.
She is avoiding you.
She is avoiding me.
Yeah.
Do you
Laundromat!
do you happen to know when she'll be in? I'm a friend.
I'm afraid I don't, but if you're a friend, you should seek her out at her manor.
Alright, no problem. Clothes. Is there a limit? What's your price point?
He nods and says, yes, it's 5 copper pieces per pound.
Okay. Jorlin, do you want anything washed? Well,
Jorlin sort of leans down and surreptitiously gives himself a sniff and says, "Yep, yes, I do."
all right.
I see now.
The man
This is
didn't
an excuse to get Jorlin to take his clothes off.
Yeah, the tiefling says, "We do cater often to the adventuring type. There are changing rooms over there if you need to have your current things washed."
So he will definitely be doing that. I will be right back. I take off my necklace. I put it on the counter. Please don't touch. I disappear.
And you come out with a huge pile of clothes.
Yep. When I have to be out of... Well, hold on. I should have said this. I'm sorry. This is my fault. I will be leaving town by tonight. Is that going to be a problem?
Oh, not at all. We offer 12-hour service.
Wonderful. I will be back in 12 hours. I wasn't kidding about the laundry part, guys.
I feel like Baru
Oh, that's
definitely
right. Ray
paid
has
you
a
clothes.
huge wardrobe that she carries
Yeah.
around with her all the time.
No, you definitely. If you were offering to take laundry, you definitely also have my stinky ass like Under Armour clothes too as well. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you. This is the price. This is your penance for
Yeah.
me staying here. Yeah.
I'm not doing the laundry. They are.
There's like a lot of blood stains on these. We have not gotten them cleaned in a long time.
it is ground in too.
They're professionals.
So some
Make
of
sure
these
to
are
use
like definitely unrecoverable.
I like them really starched. Ask them for extra starch. You know, I want the perm press.
Or whomst? Who are you trying to impress with your starched collar?
Everyone
Leo
all the time. Everyone all of the time.
Yes. Period.
Constantly.
Yeah, I'll give them the clothes and I'll leave.
Yeah. They will take those and probably like, I don't know, a gold.
Sure. Poor Jorlin's naked. I'm kidding. He probably has extra clothes somewhere.
Not yet. He's not naked.
He's wearing his less dirty set of clothes, the one
Yeah.
he tends to wear when you're going into cities and other nice places.
Should we get you clothes? Do you need clothes?
He has 2 pairs.
We're gonna go clothes shopping after this. Let's go.
All right.
You need more than 2 sets of clothes. You can keep the rest in my room.
I suppose since you do have the ability to carry them around more easily, it makes sense. I've never been able to travel with a closet before.
Well, I'm not giving up a rod in my wardrobe, but you can have like a part of a drawer.
Yeah, you can get Jorlin another, 8 sets of clothes. Give him a full 10 pair.
You will never be a stinky boy again. At least for 10 days.
Well, with the way you guys tend to run around the Underdark, he will eventually.
Alright, we go to Amundra's mansion, I guess.
Yeah, you return to the mansion that you were last off, desperately pursuing her as she ran away from you.
Does it look empty?
Make a perception check.
Oh.
You think you catch glimpses of some movement inside, behind the curtains.
I knock.
Yeah, the door opens and there's a older human man there, dressed in finery. Says, "Good morning. How may I help you?"
Hi, I'm looking for Amundra. I'm Rayra, a friend of hers.
Is Lady Nelliardra expecting you?
No, I was just in town and I figured I would visit her.
Please, come in and wait in the sitting room. I'll see if she's available.
Thank you.
He leads you inside. The inside is, as you might expect, pretty richly appointed. It's not like old money kind of wealthy, but it's clearly like this is a wealthy person. He heads deeper into the manor and then comes back sometime later and says, "I'm sorry, Lady Neliardra is not available."
Are you sure? Maybe you should go ask her again. Tell her I know about the token.
Very well, I will pass your message along.
It's not a threat, it's just a statement.
He disappears back into the manor.
Can we have your secret?
What if she doesn't remember you again?
I don't know.
You didn't even tell them your name.
Yes, she did. In the first one.
I think she's avoiding us. I think this is the same Amundra.
He comes back sometime later and says, "I'm sorry, Lady Neliardra is unavailable."
What is that? Is she a...
Yes, you might get the idea that she is probably in the house and is saying, "Nope, don't want to see her."
Yeah, is she
Barge
saying...
into her bedroom.
Is she saying... Is she here and she's just busy? Or does she not want to see me? What's the vibe?
Make both a persuasion and an insight check.
Hey, you know
And-
you're a lawyer, just out her.
You really just want to
The
tempt
pers-
all the food
the
tonight.
per-
Oh, insight check, right? Sorry,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
perception.
the persuasion is for how well you say it. The insight is for how well you pick up on his subtle cues, because he's definitely not going to outright tell you.
Yeah.
From the way he reacted when you listed each of the options, she is saying she doesn't want to see you.
Probably pissed about what happened last time.
Sure. Okay. I leave. I leave Jordan.
Yeah, he escorts you to the door, sends you on your way.
How comfortable are you with a beanie?
Jorlin says, morally, quite comfortable. In terms of ability, not so much.
You think this is a bad idea?
Like I said, morally quite comfortable with it.
Well, no, I meant like, is this... How badly would she take it, I guess, if we were just to, I don't know, appear, not inside her bedroom, but just maybe outside the doorway?
I suppose it would depend on if you're as charming as you usually are.
So you find me charming?
I think most people would.
Let's go buy her flowers, and then let's go. I find a nice big ass bouquet of flowers.
Sure, mark off another silver.
You know this casual break and entering that I'm doing? Please forget it. Here's a bouquet of flowers in your face now.
I feel like you're making an enemy out of an ally. It's probably good that I'm not there. I would not be about this.
Me and
But that's
Jorlin.
also
Jorlin is not gonna hinder me. He wants me to thrive.
yeah. You wanted someone whose morals would line up with yours in every way possible. I understand now what the real point of the mission was. You didn't want a killjoy with you. You didn't want a voice of reason.
Wanted a
You were
yes
like,
man.
no thanks. We're good with
Reset.
one brain cell. We
His
don't need
characters
another.
are nothing if not overly curious to the point of personal intrusion.
She doesn't want to see you. No means no. Learn what consent is, okay?
I'm right outside her bedroom. I'll still knock.
Okay, that's better.
And if, she says come in because she's expecting household staff, well, then she said come in.
But, yeah, that's how vampires work, right? If you just say come in, then the vampire's in. But you wanted them to be there.
Chris is here
Like-
for this plan.
Oh, I love watching this.
Is it impulsive? Is it potentially a bad idea? Is it big risk, high reward? Yes. Am I gonna do it?
Yeah.
Alright, you got your flowers. What's next?
I'm gonna go in between the alleyway between her house and the other one, and then I'm gonna dimension door, cause I've seen her house, and I've seen her bedroom. So I'm gonna dimension door right in that hallway before her bedroom.
Are you taking Jorlin with you?
Oh. Maybe you should wait for me here. Yes? No? What do you think?
Do you think it might come to blows in there?
No.
Then I think I'd
she's...
be a hindrance to whatever point you're trying to make.
Okay. Alright, wait for me.
Jordan's like, I'm here if there's gonna be fighting, but if not, I'm not a talker. Yeah, you teleport, you end up right in the hallway there. Fortunately, there's no servants in the immediate hallway to start yelling about, magic people appearing in the hall. Yeah, and you are right outside a closed door to a bedroom.
Knock, knock. I knock.
You hear a grieved sigh, and then come in.
I can't look at this.
This is funny.
You don't have to talk to me right now, but I really like you. Or whatever version of you I've met. I'm not sure which one is which anymore, if there's more of you. I don't know why you won't talk to me, but when you're ready, you should reach out.
Trying to reconcile everything you just said with her personality here. Make a persuasion check.
Are you gonna use your reroll?
No.
That's a pretty good roll.
Decent roll. It's not great
You
for
have a
me.
+10. I don't know. If you're really trying to make the magic happen. Now I'm just encouraging it.
You good with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
You hear the sound of, it sounds like something sliding off the bed, and then some heavy footsteps, but it doesn't sound like booted footsteps, just like someone moving heavily.
She thick. Just kidding.
Yeah, because she's actually a dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the door slams open. Amundra is, and I mean slams, like bounces off the wall, slams open. Amundra is standing there, wearing like a dressing gown like robe combination that you might see rich people who are gonna eat on their terrace in the morning wearing, and she looks furious.
I got your flowers. I shove it into it.
She looks more furious. She says, "You said you know about the token?
Yes.
Then you know that I'm from elsewhere?"
Theoretically, I don't know which one is which.
I am.
Okay. Yes.
And you know that those of us who come from elsewhere, we actually come from somewhere.
Yes.
You know why I stay in Neverwinter?
Why?
Because
Nope.
because Neverwinter is similar. It's mostly the same. When I stay here, I can almost forget that I'm not home. And then you come in, reminding me that there's another me out there who actually belongs in this universe. So I leave. I try to get back to my life here. And then you come back. Again. You tell me you like me. And all I can remember is the wife that isn't here.
Sorry. That really sucks.
Make another persuasion check.
Definitely rolling that one. Not good.
Oh, there we go. Now we're glad we saved that one from earlier.
Exactly for
Given
nat
you one. I would have
ones.
given you one. Oh my god.
Those natty ones.
Woo!
Who is she married to?
Somebody else.
In another dimension.
Yeah. With that, and your sort of meek but heartfelt apology, she just sort of slides down the wall, leans into it, and slides down it, and just cries.
Do you? I just sit down next to her.
Yeah, you can sit with her for a while.
For
Did you say something?
yeah, after she's cried a little bit, I'm gonna say, I don't know how yet, or if I can, but maybe I'll figure out a way. Or, that's pretty presumptuous of me. I'm not very smart. But maybe there's someone out there who can help.
You may not be remembering, but the Harpel fuckwad, he taught you how to use banishment to send these people back.
He did!
Yep.
I thought he was just like, he was still figuring it out. Oh no, he was figuring it out how to pull specific people.
Yeah, he was.
He was trying to figure out how to go to specific places.
Yeah. Yeah, but he taught you how to use banishment to send people back to where they belonged.
Oh.
If you want to retract your
that
your
statement.
previous statement.
If you want to go back, maybe I can send you back. Well, it's a long story where I chased a man who was a piece of shit.
You're lucky your mod's so fucking high.
Wow.
Warlocks, baby. I'm so sweaty.
Yeah, she says, I know you probably mean well, but I and the one that belongs here have tried.
Well, so I didn't tell you the full story about how I figured out about the token. I found the name of the token and then I didn't know what it meant, so I tracked down another wizard who may know, and he did know, and he's kind of a fucker, and he's left a million copies, a million other people of himself all around, but he managed to figure out how to send them back. And I think I can do it, though I've never done before. But if you're not comfortable with me sending you back... Okay! Oh, right now? Okay. I try to do it.
She vanishes. With a, with not a pop, but the sound of shattering glass.
Whoa.
We don't even know where she came from. That's it. She's gone.
She's gone forever.
Also, is the other Amundra going to be mad at us that we sent her, like,
I don't think so. If they
No?
were trying them together to bring herself back.
Yeah.
Other Amundra felt horrible about this.
Okay, that makes me feel good, because I was like, otherwise we did something that was good for one and bad for the other, which would be a great moral dilemma, but would make me feel shitty.
You just unlocked the romance option.
Other Amundra, was like, oh cool, I got a pendant with a spell in it, let's test it out. Oh fuck, what did I just do?
What happened?
Oh god, put it back!
Why doesn't this come with an undo button?
Romance tier 2.
What do I say to his butler? To her butler? I'm standing there with like a bouquet of flowers on the floor.
Your services
woman is
are no
gone.
longer required.
Yeah. I'll write. You will be written a note of good service for whatever place you. A good letter of recommendation for wherever you go next. Bye.
Do I just leave? I look at the room. I look at.
Inside is a richly appointed bedroom. It seems like she had a tray sitting there that had part of a brunch that she was eating in bed on it.
Is there anything uneaten?
There's some cantaloupe.
What? More of a honeydew girl?
More like pineapple. Pineapple.
Wow.
And half a glass of orange juice.
Huh. Well, I close the door. I take my flowers and I very casually open up a window. And I just climb right out.
Oh my god.
Don't mind me.
If I tell the butler, they're gonna think I murdered her if they don't know what the fuck is going on with her.
They're probably still gonna think that. You're not gonna be welcome in next winter anytime soon.
I'm sure Amundra Amundra will take care of it. When she figures it out. I don't know how to reach her right now.
Oh my gosh. That was so intense. Nothing happened and I'm sweating. Oh my god.
That was very emotional for approximately 3 seconds.
It was very hard. I knew I was either gonna run into a copy or the original, not a copy because it's an actual fully fledged person in another dimension. But I wasn't sure which one I was gonna get, and I was like, this is gonna be bad or good.
I like how first you forgot that you could banish them back to their home dimension, then you forgot that you've done it before.
Who have I done it before? Oh
You
yes,
tested it
I
on one of
banished somebody!
Fuckboy's copies.
Yeah, you did.
I was so angry at them. Blinded by rage.
That was like a whole month ago.
That was so long ago, dude.
What? Oh my gosh.
I fly down to Jerlin with the flowers.
Jorlin looks up and says, "How'd it go?"
Neutral?
Neutral's not bad.
No, she yelled at me a lot, and then she told me that she actually has a wife in another dimension.
It sounds
So I sent her.
worse than neutral.
Yeah, she cried a lot. I felt really awkward. I didn't know whether to hug her or not, so I told her I could bring her back, and so I think I did. Anyway. I just left. I didn't tell the butler or anyone or anything in there. I think maybe they would think I would have murdered her if I came out from upstairs. So. Yeah. Do you want to go get lunch? I'm pretty tired. I can't bring us back to Waterdeep right now.
Alright, you're sure that the city guard isn't gonna, come looking for the drow that was seen trying to find her directly before she disappeared?
With another drow, I think it'll take them maybe another, 42 hours, 24 hours to report a missing person.
When
I think we've got time.
you don't think that the servants might be weirded out that the person they're serving vanished?
Do you really think it's gonna be a problem? We can't leave our laundry here.
I'll trust you.
No, you can't say that! You are
Why don't you
older!
Why don't you go find someone with sending and send a message
Yeah,
to
but
Amundra?
I'm an idiot. I served Wolf for most of my life.
I too am an idiot! There's nothing going up in here!
I was
at this
surrounded
point,
by
as
idiots.
as Baru was reading her story, sitting next to Nahidra, she felt a weird chill go down her back for no explainable reason, and thought nothing of it as she turned the page and continued reading.
Maybe they'll think that she just went for a walk.
He says, so back when I was a household guard, that wouldn't have been our first thought, but maybe it's different for surfacers.
I mean, maybe it is different for non-Lothians. Maybe we should leave the Blue Lake District.
Maybe we should what, sorry?
Maybe we should leave the Blue Lake District at least. Oh, you know what? We should go back to the tower and see if we can pay. No, wait, no, sending doesn't work that way, does it?
No, I thought the same thing. You didn't happen to take the wand of sending from Kipo before you left today? Or
No,
anything,
'cause
did
that
you?
would've been-
No. No,
Smart
okay.
idea.
You could probably purchase a scroll of it from the cloak tower.
Yeah, let's try. We will try.
We also are familiar with the lord of this city.
Or the
I think I
son,
can
at least.
resolve
You're
this with
familiar
just
with the
message.
Lord's disappointing son, at least.
Yeah.
Who knows
who
Amundra?
The best
pays
kind of
for-
person. Yeah.
Pays for our frickin'
Brothel.
tab at the
Yeah.
Moonstone Mask.
Yeah, so you want to go back to the cloak tower?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you can head back there.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try and find a decent looking student, but poor enough that he will do this for me.
Oh, going for the student. That's the way to go.
Sorry, he wrote a scroll of spending and all of your money is gone. Weird. Bummer.
Yeah.
Misscribed.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Looks smart, but broke AF.
He's a
That's
grad
who I want.
student. I get it.
Persuasion, you said?
Yes, please. Yeah, you are able to find a student who will do it for you for only 100 gold pieces.
Ooh.
They normally go
steal.
for 400.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. Think of it as practice.
What? 75% off? Is that math?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna pay you an exposure.
I'm gonna tell everyone to come talk to you for the scrolls. Trust
Yeah.
me.
I'm gonna sending to Amundra then.
You say?
I say
Do you want to type it out?
no.
Okay. Go ahead then.
What do I need to say? Oh god. I say send Neverwinter Amundra back. Know about the token. Her servants may think I murdered her though. Please fix.
Are you sure you didn't want to write it out?
It's too late.
No, it's really good. It'll be perfect. She definitely won't be alarmed by that at all.
Please fix.
Please help. Please.
Oh.
The response you get is go to the Moonstone Mask and ask for the Silk Claw Suite. Stay there until I come get you.
Okay. She says we're going to the Moonstone Mask. I don't know how we're gonna get it. Maybe it's her dedicated suite. Anyway.
She's part of the soft claws, right? So
Soft cloth, yeah.
that was the silk claw or something.
Let's go to the Moonstone Mask. She says to stay there for a while. At least until she gets us. I
Oh
hope
no,
that's
you and
today.
oh no, you and Jorlin have to go to the Moonstone Mask. Wow. With
We made out
no
at the
crime on your
Moonstone
hands.
Mask. We've made out in there. Nothing's crazy.
They had a grassed.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, homeboy? This is neutral territory. Neutral enough that we can fuck each other. That's how neutral it is.
Yeah, you can head over to the Moonstone Mask. The people there will ask you for payment.
When I say, can I say, I've been sent to stay in this. Ah, fuck the silk suite.
At that, one of them will say, right this way then, and we'll take you around towards the back of the building.
Oh wow. Shit.
No,
It's
thank
the
you.
jail cell. It's the drunk tank for people who get too rowdy.
They open what didn't look like a door at all in the backside of the building and motion you in. Inside is a sort of like a little hotel suite of rooms. There's a little bit of food on trays on a table, and one of them says, "We'll send someone by tomorrow to check if you need anything else."
Okay. Thank you. Tomorrow. Our laundry.
Yeah.
The others.
And then they close the door, leaving you and Jorlin in there.
DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there only one bed?
No,
Is there only one bed?
It is a suite of rooms. There are 3.
Boo!
I'm sorry. I designed this for the soft claws to take refuge in when they were being hunted, not for Ray and Jorlin to sleep together.
That just seems like a poor design choice, honestly.
Yeah, obviously.
Couldn't see how did you not see that one coming when this was originally designed, you know?
So I guess we're in a panic room now.
Jorlin says, "Looks like."
This kind of wasn't the lunch I was thinking about, but okay. I brought this on myself, on us. This is my fault. Yep.
She said she'd come, right? Probably won't be in here too long.
Well, I don't know. What if she's tied up?
Yeah, shrugs and says, "Not much to do but wait now, I guess. You can always teleport us out later if you want."
I guess that's true. We should eat. I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
And tired. A little tired.
Yeah, you wait there for a while and take a rest.
It takes
Everyone
a week.
Everyone but Ray. What do you want to do with the second day of your downtime?
No!
Well,
So
at some point
first,
when Ray doesn't come back, I assume we all get together and go, correct?
Yeah.
I didn't assume she'd be back the first night.
I would have sent to Ray at like the end of the day just to check in.
Ray did not receive your sending.
That's even more alarming than just. It would have been fine if Kipo was just like, yeah, she'll be back tomorrow, and nobody said anything. This is alarming.
To you, your sending works perfectly, and Ray just doesn't reply. But Ray does not receive a sending.
Jesus, wait.
Cool.
Which, yes, could just mean she's asleep. I mean, you know, you did send her once you all got back, and she wasn't there.
I just presumed a trip to where Ray was going to take place afterwards.
Maybe she just doubled up on trips. I mean, she would have found a way to get in contact with us.
Since
if
it's
something-
nighttime, you would notice now. Remember that nothing that happened to Leo earlier?
Uh-huh.
Leo
Glowing.
glows now.
Oh my god!
Leo sheds bright light for 60 feet and dim light for another 60 feet past that.
Bro, how are you gonna sleep? How's anybody
Like
gonna sleep
always?
around you?
Bro, what the fuck?
What did you do today?
Now you can see in the dark?
Can you turn that off? Like, are you able to turn that off?
As Leo is effectively under the effect of the daylight spell.
Lathander is like, no worries, homeboy, I got you. Don't worry about it.
He's like, wait, you didn't? No, I was.
Hey,
totally
bro, I got
listening,
this for
God.
you.
Yeah, here's a little daylight for me to
You're
do.
fucking do. Can I, like, will it to turn off or something?
You will it to turn off. It does not comply.
You from like 500 miles away. You're a beacon. You're a shining beacon, baby. You're a beacon of
You're a
hope.
lighthouse.
Okay. Well,
You
Well,
you find that you are able to will it to dim.
if it dims, I'm still what? Shining like bright light for 30 feet or something?
You can bring it down to dim light for 10 feet at the minimum.
Oh. Not too bad.
Yeah. We are about to go back into the Underdark, right? Where there's no light for ever and ever and miles, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not like I asked him to turn me into a light bulb, okay?
He's helping!
Super.
This is your, like, patron, right? Are you guys, like, close? Is this a punishment?
No, like I totally get the vibes he was going for because a lot of the issues that I have is that like I can't see in the dark, right? But you know, sometimes like how me being helpful doesn't really pan out that great. Yeah, same brain, same brain.
You know, I wonder if you went to go talk to Ao and challenged her to who could throw bright light the furthest from their body, if you'd be able to beat her in this night. Just wondering. Strange to think this out loud. You think you could beat her in it? I wonder.
Like, okay, no, but when you say like throwing light from my body, do you mean like this light that's emanating, or just like, you know, like over there is like a shooting star, and then boom, there's a lot of light?
Well, I think that would be like throwing us. I'm saying like I can from the sheer force of my will alone, spread light 60 feet. What was it? I don't remember. It was very bright when I opened the door to like call you down for dinner. So I don't know.
The bright light was 60 feet. The dim light was out to a total of 120 feet.
Yeah, and that's like the basic.
That's a lot.
It wasn't even Leo trying. Can you go ride?
Can I go rider?
Yes, you are able to double both those radii if you want. You can shed bright light out to 120 and dim light out to 240 feet.
Damn.
There's lighthouse beacons coming out of the Shadow Dusk Manor.
Never mind,
Looks like
they're
there's
not
a
the Shadow
rave.
Dusk
Looks like there's a rave going on inside as Leo's going like bright dim, bright dim.
Change the color of it?
Oh.
You can change the color through the spectrum of red to yellow.
Oh, well, that's not a
It's
lot.
sexy time.
So it's like red, orange, yellow?
Yeah, anywhere in like red, orange, yellow.
And you simultaneously go bright to dim while
and
changing
you
the
find
colors.
if you're trying really hard, you can actually get it to green for just an instant.
Whoa. That's
Red
cool.
light might actually be good for underground because it's like red light is you can see really well in it, but it doesn't give off a lot of light. Isn't that what they use on like submarines and stuff? Is like red lights because it adjusts better? Maybe I'm making that up.
I can confirm that yes, they use red lights when we go dark. We use red lights to. What it does is it mainly just doesn't mess with your eyes.
Yeah, it doesn't make
So,
your
like,
pupils
it's there.
dilate,
Right.
so it doesn't ruin your night vision.
Correct.
Well, let's just presume more a boon than a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well,
What's for dinner?
You know, I think I'm just gonna get some UV rays for dinner. Can you turn it back on? A little vitamin D is good for me.
With some testing, you will find that at its brightest, there is a 30-foot radius around around Leo that counts as actual sunlight.
Whoa.
Oh.
I feel like I should be writing this down. Hold on.
But that's only when the whole thing is at its 240-foot radius.
Got it.
There's a 30-foot in the middle that's actual sunlight.
Well, this does make me feel a little bit better if we ever run into Rexali again. We can just, throw you in there like a flash grenade. Leo,
Yeah.
go! Pooh!
Too. Don't you guys remember?
You might have a harder time putting it out this time than she did last time.
Side note, Derek, did it cost anything to fix Penny's place back up?
2 gold and assorted supplies.
Okay.
All right, so for day 2, what are each of you doing?
Oh.
Leo heading back to Lathander to go, thanks, but not quite what I was going for.
That is a great question. I don't want to be ungrateful because this is kind of fun, but maybe I'll just ask him if he could give me like an off switch, a little tiny, just alter a little bit.
Not to be ungrateful, dear God. I love you. I love this gift. But also, please give an off switch.
All right.
I feel like I would be going to Font of Ogma to see if I can't get some more information about Celestials first, to see whether or not, if we do release some, that they could release the others before trying to go to some of the temples and asking for aid in releasing them.
Okay.
I am going to go out at night to try to talk to Shar, because I think it will be more effective if I go at night and not during the day.
Okay.
Then she doesn't really have a temple.
She has a shrine in the All-Faith Shrine.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I didn't think they let her have one. Oh.
It's not illegal to worship an evil god. What your parents are doing in their little like sect of Shar is like terrible, but there are worshippers of Shar who just like exist in normal society.
That is true. That is true.
You know, it's like the Southborough Baptist Church versus like the general Christian churches. Like, sure, the general one like has some things about it, but then you've got these like crazy motherfuckers over here.
They are crazy. They are the crazy motherfuckers. And then I will probably go along with Hippo to try to help convince the angels, convince the temples later to see if we can get anything.
And Zoltan.
I guess I will just go to my people.
Got it.
And just let them know. Essentially, let them know that I am going to. We are going to be going to Labyrinth to attempt to get Pagoda.
Sounds good. This time we will start with Ray. So Ray, it is around 5 in the morning when the door opens.
I sit right up because I'm almost awake because I'm like trying to track Dawn. I'm not sleeping very well.
Yeah, you don't actually sleep anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, and standing there is a very tired-looking Amundra.
I slapped Jorlin awake. I slapped. Wake up!
She's dressed in the same garb that you've seen her in, going to the meetings of the people in Gauntlegrim, and she looks like she's been up for a while.
Oh, that's probably my fault.
Closing the door behind her, she asks, "Did you really do it? You
I think so. I did it
managed
once.
to send her back?"
Yes, I did it once. The sound is different than a regular banishment spell. It's very alarming. It sounds like mirrors smashing. There's no way to know because we're not there. Is there fire going outside?
Something like that.
You know, I did see it, and I was like, that's what Leo probably looks like inside of the house.
Yeah, she almost sags with relief, and then embraces you in a hug, and just and just says, "Thank you, thank you."
You're welcome. I mean, it wasn't really any problem. I made her really mad before she left because I thought she was you. That I may have some things. She yelled at me a lot, and
I'm sorry.
Oh no, it was fine. I mean, like, it was totally, completely understandable considering that it did a very light breaking and entering. Yep. Very understandable.
Still, I can't tell you how hard we've been trying to manage this, and for you to do it for us, just thank you.
Beginner's luck. You're welcome.
Ray is uncomfortable with praise.
I'm sure you guys would have gotten there eventually. I mean, there's one yokel out there who's just been summoning pieces. That's not right. People who are like his people. He's just leaving them everywhere like a fucking messy boy.
Just accept the thanks.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Well, I've taken care of the guard.
Oh, so they were looking for us.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Jorlin. Jorlin's great mind. Jorlin's very smart.
I also brought a servant with your laundry.
Oh, yeah. We've been gone for a while. Thank you.
Do you need a place to stay?
Technically, I do need to go back to Waterdeep and then get the rest of the party over here. We need to get back down to the underground, to Underdark.
Of
And
course.
go somewhere.
I know you're busy. Fate of the world and all that.
Yeah.
Sometime after, come by. I do want to talk to you more about this and do something to thank you, but I understand you're busy.
Oh, I mean, really, it's nothing to worry about. But yeah, I'll come visit you. Okay, jeez. Your manor? Whose manor? Yours?
Yes.
Where, here?
I'll be moving back into my manor full time.
Okay.
When I'm not. Well, I'll probably see you in Gauntgrim before that in any case.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk whenever you want. But yeah, we should go. They're probably not worried. Oh, is the sun risen yet? Look after shoulder.
It is rising.
Oh shit! I gotta go, guys.
Ray eats out the door and strips.
Would the sending come through at some point?
Nope.
Or is it just lost forever?
It is lost. Yeah, and then Ray can head to Waterdeep, presumably?
Yep.
Okay. Anything you want to do while you're in Waterdeep now?
I guess I'm gonna go to the manor, but I don't think I'm gonna find anybody.
Actually, it's
well,
probably early enough.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning.
It is pretty early, so you arrive, but probably by the time you get back to the manor and everything, people are waking up for breakfast. Except Leo. Leo's already gone to. Actually, yeah. So Leo's probably about to come back from church.
Yeah, because we go to church at the same time, just different gods.
Let's stop for a moment, and Leo, you can go ahead and make another advantaged religion check to try and to try and get Lathander to. Can I get a modification on this gift?
Just like an off.
I don't want to return. Also, just like a little modification would be perfect.
Yeah, and then also sending good vibes to my family. They haven't reached out, which I think is really weird, but it's fine. They don't care about me. Oh, there might not be an off switch, guys.
From your immediate testing, there does not seem to be an off switch.
Yeah.
And yeah, you get back to the manor right as Ray and Jorlin are coming back.
Nothing's open at this time, right?
No.
I just realized that okay, cool. I'll just go talk to them later.
Yeah, and then everyone is waking up, getting down to breakfast, and Ray and Jorlin are back, so no cause for concern.
Oh! Finn!
Never returned.
Already?
Yeah, we didn't get to Blingdenstone, sorry, Gracklestone.
Yeah. But by where have you been, I meant why didn't you respond to Zoltan's message? We were worried.
I didn't get no message. I go.
Definitely get one.
So I go into the entire spiel.
Yeah, including explaining that you were in some sort of weird safe room that probably stopped something.
Yeah.
Well, I guess congratulations. Good
For
job.
what? Oh, thanks. I feel like I've ruined her day, but I'm hoping that she's fine. I'm hoping that she's happy.
Couldn't I? Could I? I could. Can I send to her
To who?
and see if she made it back? To other Amundra.
Would you like
Does
to try?
Sunny go across the plains?
Yeah. I can. Do you have anything specific you want me to ask her, Ray? Like, or just be
No.
like, hey, just want to check and see if you made it back?
Yeah,
Are
that's
you-
literally it. I think
Okay.
she had some family that she wanted to get back to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to send to other Amundra and I'll say, hey, it's Zoltan. Ray wanted to check in and just make sure you made it back all right.
You received back. I haven't left Neverwinter yet, but thank you.
LOL.
And there was only one.
And there's only one.
It went to this Amundra. It didn't go to other Amundra.
Did you figure out where she was from? Did she tell you, or is it just some?
I mean, she was pretty upset, so I wasn't really inclined to ask questions and only to give her the solution to her problem.
I mean, sure. I'm just saying you were inquisitive enough to do a little bit of light B&E. So I guess I'm just surprised at the questioning stuff before all of the good part. You know.
See, here's the thing. I felt like she was avoiding us because of a silly reason, and it turned out the reason wasn't so silly, and I felt really bad, so... Yeah. I'm just
Also-
telling you the reasoning.
If somebody whisked you out of this world to another world and you had to describe this world, I don't know that I would know how to do that.
True. I keep thinking about we've been experiencing all these different, like we just had experiences with the weird dream world, and we're going into like the demon planes of existence. It's just a world that's like ours but similar but different. It was just interesting to me. That's all.
Yeah,
I don't-
apparently the only thing that was similar is Neverwinter with her, and that's the reason why she stayed.
Who do you think her wife was?
Another
Is,
version
hopefully.
of me.
You
I
know,
look over at
Marissa,
Jorlin as soon as Ray says that. I just look at Jorlin. Poor guy.
Shrugs.
Marissa's thinking that that's what it was, and that's why she was so emotional the whole thing. But
Wait,
That's
who?
a very
Oh,
romantic take on it.
that it was another...
Version
it was
of
another
Ray.
Ray.
Oh, nah, I
If
don't
I
think
was
so.
writing the story, that's how it would go. But I'm not. So
Well, since it was never found out, it could be whoever you want it to be.
It could be Kipo.
Imagination.
Yep, it could be an alternate dimension where I am a female.
Mm-hmm.
well, no, I was gonna say something stupid. I said, I wonder what I would look like as a girl. Bruh, I fucking got a twin. LOL.
Oh,
Amazing.
no. Leo.
Leo is the perfect cleric
Amazing.
of Lathander.
Oh my gosh. You guys are like peas in a pod.
Yeah, that's why I'm his chosen one. Duh.
Are you also wearing a puka shell necklace? I like all of a sudden try to pay attention to like what's hidden
No.
under like the collar of your armor.
It's his
No,
holy
I'm-
symbol.
Yeah, I'm wearing-
Yeah. Actually,
Oh,
it's
no.
not a necklace. It's an anklet on your
It's an
ankle.
anklet.
Yeah.
If anything, it's definitely like the holy symbol on like a choker of like pearls paired with like Ao's collar.
Amazing.
He's a pretty
So-
boy.
What did you guys do while I was gone and was being hunted for potential murder?
Well, I talked to Penny, and she seems like, yeah, it's pretty cool to stay here.
Okay.
Listen, just because one scheme went well doesn't mean the next scheme is going to go well.
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying okay.
Also,
look
I
at
asked her
Jorlin.
about Dot, and she's like, yeah, he's just a nice guy.
I mean, what did you expect?
I don't know.
What were you looking for with that question?
I wasn't really digging for anything. I was just
Oh,
like,
okay.
hey, tell me more about him because he made me the staff, so maybe I can make him something. But I need to know anything about him.
Why would you need to make him something?
If somebody gives you a gift, isn't it proper to return one?
No. It's a gift.
Okay.
I'm giving gifts all the time.
Are you?
You've never given any?
No.
You
Not
gave
that I
me a
know
sun
of.
hat for a little bit.
I mean, eventually I'll probably, want to give a gift, but gifts aren't, like, inherently, like, a tit-for-tat kind of thing. You give it because you want to.
But it's always, I mean, if you never give anything, you always get something. It's like, don't you ever feel like I need to give something back? Because it's all just been given to me?
I mean, I feel like I give my everything to this party.
I don't know, this isn't an attack. That was not
I
a point
feel
of-
a little bit attacked.
So you're telling me you've never given anyone a present? Like, not
No,
even
that's
during...
not true. I tried to give him Mundra flowers. I bought
No.
Jorling clothes.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
you
that
give
gifts.
people gifts.
I'm just saying it's. I'm just saying I get gifts all the time. It's not a tit for tat. You shouldn't be keeping score. That's weird.
It's not a scorekeeping. It's just this seems really cool. I feel like I would want to make him something.
Okay. As long as you want to and don't feel obligated to. Also. Yeah. What are you gonna give him? Because I'm pretty sure that staff took like 3 years to make.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on that, and it may take a while.
You could ask him, like, get to know him and his hobbies and stuff. Does he join us for dinner? Where is this? Where? Because we're staying at his house, right?
Yes, you are staying at his house.
He's sitting right there. as
And,
we talk
Sitting
about
right there.
And not unless you seek him out. He doesn't really seek you all out.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should like have like family dinner or family lunch or whatever. Get to know him. Be like, yeah.
Family lunch. We're adopting him.
We can't afford to adopt anybody else. Our party is already
It's
large
like a
enough.
fair, friendly, friend lunch.
We could tell him we're leaving, tonight? Are we planning to stay in Neverwinter tonight, or are we planning to, like, hang out during the day, stay here tonight, and go early in the morning?
I think
We
they
could tell
need.
him they need tonight,
Oh.
right? One
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
night.
they need tonight.
They need tonight.
So we could tell him we're leaving tomorrow morning if he wants to join us for dinner tonight. We could all be back for dinner if we'd like to be hospitable like that. We don't have to. I don't know, but if we want to talk to him, maybe that would be a invitation to make. His chefs are very friendly. They'll make whatever you want. I mean, they don't like to let you cook, but they'll make whatever you'd like. Oh, I mean, if you two are not going to question him all dinner, maybe we shouldn't invite him though, because the poor man will feel under attack in his own house.
Especially if Ray questions him again. He's already been through that
Really?
once.
Yeah, he's not going to
Gonna-
want to sit next to you. He's going to want to sit
Gonna-
at the other end of the table.
I'm gonna hold him down and
I
get him
mean,
to
it's
tell
not-
me all his hobbies.
Interrogation. Like, you just sit down and be like, "Yo, bro, thanks for letting us stay at your house."
Maybe you
What if
should
we
talk to
invite-
him.
What if we invite Penny to dinner too, and all of us have dinner together?
Penny's still under house arrest for the rest of today, right?
Oh.
Or is she
fuck.
released today?
I thought she was released today. Didn't they say they needed one more day? So come back tomorrow.
That would be today.
So we could really have a big dinner. We should invite both of them for dinner before we leave town. I think that's the best.
Yeah,
way.
I mean, we really should. Leo's like oblivious to this whole thing. Like, we should
I have
definitely.
no clue what the end game is here. Like Ray is sitting eating breakfast, and I'm just like, what is the end game?
Being friendly.
It's mostly being
Lena just wants to
friendly.
make friends.
Yeah, it's half being friendly and half wanting to fuck with you for like already questioning him again to just be like, let's put them all in the same room and see what happens.
Yeah, I haven't told anybody that he's in love with her.
Alrighty, so after your breakfast, I know where most of you were going. Where's Ray going?
I wanted to go see my wife, but I don't think there's time.
There is not.
We've gotten everything we wanted, correct? We don't have anything else outstanding to do?
Your various people were planning on going around to various factions and asking for assistance, but
Oh shit, well, I don't
You
really
should
know.
probably come. You've got the probably a higher persuasion than I certainly do.
I think you guys have got it under control. I'm just kidding, I'll come. Fine.
speaking of, Leo, did you want to go to the Shrine of Lathander and ask them for help?
Okay, wait. So, what information do we need? And like, remind me.
So, what Kipo was trying to
I'll be right back
accomplish
while you do this.
is turning all of the angels in the Stone Garden in Labyrinth back into angels.
Yeah.
We have no idea how many there are, but I am fairly certain 4 uses of Greater Restoration isn't going to be enough to bring all of them back, especially when we need 6 feathers from 6 different angels.
Cool. And is it common knowledge that there are angels in Labyrinth? Do we know which angels? We don't know.
No idea.
Didn't we get some sort of like something to put on the angels to unstone them also? Like a vial or something?
Yes. Vizrin gave us like 1 use of something. I can't recall what it is off the top of my head. That could be used to apply to parts of the angels to just pluck feathers from them without, fully bringing them back. But I am trying to unstone them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
if I
What I'm trying to gather is if we release a couple of them, do they have power themselves innate in most Celestials that would be able to release the rest of them? Or is that something that we either have to find more clerics to join us for, or find a way to bring them back that we could have them released over time, or some other way of releasing them? Because what is stopping us right now is my spell slots and your spell slots. We only have so many 5th levels for the day.
yeah.
There is probably some amount of item that can, turn stone to flesh or that kind of thing. That is not necessarily a cleric's greater restoration. I don't know where it is, how much it's going to cost, or how much we need.
And we don't. How do we know that there are angels in Labyrinth? Who told us that information? Sorry, I'm trying
Vizrin
to.
Devere.
Vizrin. Okay, cool.
The other thing is, if it's a disease of some sort, I can also help.
Are there
with it.
diseases
Not
that
I can.
petrify? I think it's greater. Well, so my thoughts transferred in through Leo's brain would be, if I'm going to the Church of Lathander, I would ask, hey, you got any tips on talking with angels? Did y'all know that there were angels in the Labyrinth? And can angels greater resto themselves after we release a few? Do we have any, as a church, interest in releasing the angels? Those would be my questions.
I don't think it's a disease. I'm just, because I can't cast Greater Restoration, I'm just trying to think of a way that I can also be helpful. Lay on Hands allows me to cure a disease or neutralize a poison. I don't think it falls under either, but if it's some sort of random thing, I'm just throwing it out there.
Chris is... I mean, I don't know for sure, but I would believe that a Celestial would be immune to disease.
Probably.
Most are.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can go ask the Church of Lathander, like, those questions. Like, if they have any, like, tips on... Or if there's any other way to do...
Yeah, whatever you want to ask, I'll be going to the Temple of Oakma later, which is basically the library, to try and find out whatever you don't.
Cool. Sounds like a plan.
Alright, and did we decide if Ray was going anywhere?
I was gonna go with whatever team they were gonna try and ask. Ray doesn't have any connections to the city, so other than like passing by it.
Neither do I. I think it's just a little bit like, we might as well.
Yeah, I mean, we can go back to Grey Force, but last time we were there, they didn't really have a lot.
No.
So I can't really think of anything else. I mean, we can't go knocking onto the Emerald Enclave's door. That would be weird.
Hold on. DM, would I know if angels are capable of casting greater restoration?
Depends on the angel.
Depends on the angel?
There's a metric fuck ton of different types of angels.
Okay. Cool. So it just depends on the angel. Okay. Well, so if we get a certain type of angel, they'd be able to help us. But if we get the other kinds of angels, we're on our own. Cool. And we don't know what kind of angels be in there. Maybe I could ask Lathander. I don't know if he would know that information though. He'd be like, God, this kid's fucking annoying me now.
It can't hurt to ask. I mean, what, he's gonna get mad at you? He's not gonna get mad at you. You'll be fine.
I gave him the light. What more does he want?
Yeah.
I gave him a light.
Now you want to bum a cigarette off me too? Jesus, kid, buy your own pack.
Alright, so let's start with Kipo, who is going to Ogma. So Kipo, you arrive at this enormous temple-cum-library.
I will approach any of the acolytes and see if they can direct me towards information. If they have anything about the Garden of Angels in Labyrinth, or just of Celestials and their healing abilities themselves.
Yeah, they will bring you a few different things. One is a tome with a bunch of the different observed Celestials in it. It's got all sorts of things, Planetars, Devas, all the way down to like Lantern Archons. Which would tell you that really nothing short of a extremely powerful angel like a Solar would be able to cure petrification with a touch.
Okay. So we really are going to need extra hands to do this. trying to decide if it would be better to ask at the All Faiths Shrine or necessarily any given religion. Is there any...
To your other question, there is some information on the Garden of Angels. It is... It is that a group of angels were imprisoned there by a god that deemed that they had betrayed that god.
Does it list who that god is?
It looks like it probably once did, but sections have been torn out.
Oh,
Oh,
Is it common practice to deface the books here?
The priest will look almost affronted, and certainly not.
But just want to make sure you know I didn't do this.
Oh, that one has been like that for some time. Unfortunately,
Got
it's
it.
the only copy we have.
So there's nobody that knows the information that's held here, right?
No, certainly not.
So nobody would be against trying to free the angels?
The acolyte says that is far beyond my purview.
Whose purview would it be under if I wanted to talk to them?
I imagine whoever imprisoned them to begin with.
Okay. I am not a high enough cleric to commune.
sounds like a good secret I should know to ask about. But we can't just go back to Graven Hollow and look to see who wrote that up in the book before it was destroyed.
I will see if I can go to the All Faiths Shrine and speak with somebody with authority. Is there any deity that is more aligned with, say, adventuring, whose priests and acolytes might be more out there?
Yes, but their priests and acolytes are all out there.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Some of the more common ones would be like Torm, who is aligned with Protection, whose people do tend to be a little bit more militaristic. Or Ilmater, whose domain is Suffering and Mercy, whose people tend to be sort of itinerant.
You know, this might actually be under Lathander's purview. Maybe I should get Leo for this. He is all about the, second chances, right?
Yeah. Second chances, new beginnings.
Maybe these Celestials have served their sentence and deserve another try.
Can't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get Leo and go talk to the Priest of Lathander there. We'll welcome Leo back, having seen him twice in the last couple days.
Guys.
Got a question for you. We're imminently going to be adventuring back in the Underdark to a place called the Garden of Angels.
Yeah, not familiar familiar with it, but my Underdark geography isn't excellent.
Long story short, there are a bunch of angels that are petrified there.
Oh. Horrible.
Yeah. We're going to try and remedy that. I would like to release them.
Noble goal.
Problem is, I don't quite know how many are there, and between Leo and I, we've got limited use of releasing them. Is there anybody around, perhaps, that might be willing to lend a hand?
Whichever one of you is better at it, go ahead and make me an advantage perception, or persuasion, not perception. Persuasion.
I've got 0 modifier.
I have +5. Woo!
Hey!
No. Ooh. Well, that's not bad. We want to re-roll,
He
or
asks you, wait here, I'll see who I can scrounge up.
awesome. Oh, did we want to ask about? Didn't you have that idea about getting like a little thing to transport the statues back? Do we want to ask about that, or do you think one or
Portable hole, I believe, is what keeps
Yeah.
I don't know that they would have one here, but we could still go with that plan too.
no? Because what if there's like just like a shit ton, you know?
Yeah, a portable hole is a limited size capacity as well, so
Alright,
if these things are like
Leo.
huge, then we're just screwed.
He returns with a few things for you. One of which is a sack of 12 potions of greater restoration.
Oh my god, this is great.
Of course, these will need to be applied topically if the creature is currently petrified.
Mouth
Yeah.
to mouth.
Sponge bath all the angels.
In addition to that, he tells you there are, well, when many of the good aligned shrines heard what you were doing, everyone wanted to pitch in, so we managed to come up with a few things for you to take with you.
So kind of everyone.
He will hand over a drift globe.
Ooh.
He will hand over a Medal of the Maze.
Ooh. I think very sadly about the compass I got yesterday that's sitting in my bag.
He will hand over a Sunfire Crown.
Oh. I'm sure they're gonna want these back.
You don't give adventurers heading into the labyrinth anything you want back.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
And he will hand over from the priest of Moradin, who was told to help you out, a set of knocking boots.
That's cute.
I think this is more than we could have hoped for, aid-wise. You've been fantastic. I'm hoping this is going to go well.
We do too.
Nice. Thanks, guys. We do, you know, a dab 'em up or something. I don't know. Whatever the traditional clergy of Lathander goodbye is. And
I will offer 20 gold to the church.
Nice.
What they gave us, was it potions of greater restoration or what was
I
it?
already added those to your inventory, Leo.
Oh, thanks.
The rest I'm leaving up until you decide who's going to carry them, which I'll have you decide once you see what items everyone else brings back for you.
Oh, cool. On the way back, and I find a book that is worth 25 gold pieces to
Yeah,
use.
sure.
Cool.
so you don't have to borrow Zoltan's spellbook anymore.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of book to buy. What kind of books are 25 gold pieces?
Most books are pretty expensive because,
Okay.
no printing press.
I guess it. Oh, I know. I'm gonna buy an expensive cookbook.
Nice. All right. In the
Gratitude.
meantime, Zoltan, you have returned once again to El Torchul Academy. This time it is open when you arrive, so you're let in immediately. And you can wander the halls, look for whoever you want.
I'll go to like I guess it's the headmaster.
Thesp
would
or
that be-
El Torchul.
Two different people.
No, Thesp El Torchul. He is
Oh,
of
sorry.
the founding family.
I thought you said Thesp or Torchul.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll go there. So I'll find them, and that's who. Is that who we spoke to last time as well?
no, last time you spoke to one of the lecturers.
Okay, so I will go to him, and I will let him know. Essentially, I don't know if I'm not sure if the message was relayed about Pagoda,
He
but
nods and says, I'd heard, yes, tragic.
very. But my friends and I, we are gonna be headed down to the labyrinth to free him, among some other things that we're gonna be doing while we're there. But there's just wanted to let you know that, as well as see if there was anything that you could do to maybe aid us in the journey.
What sort of aid are you looking for?
Well, we primarily there's some angels down there that are stone, and Zoltan doesn't know that we pretty much have that ironed out, but that need to be unturned from stone. We've got a couple guys that can do so, but they can't necessarily do them all, and so anything that would aid in turning things from stone would be cool. As well as, I mean, we're going into the labyrinth, and so just general, things to aid in not dying and not being lost, and finding our way and stuff like that. Like a map. Get a map of the labyrinth. That'd be pretty cool. I know.
He does laugh at that because it's funny. But then we'll hasten to explain that no maps of labyrinth, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we can find something in Salview. Go ahead and let's have you make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at those.
I'm glad, because
Hey,
that turned out probably about as well as it could have.
It was the joke. He really liked the joke.
Alright, give me a second here. I'll get you what they are able to get you. Yeah, so he is, for one thing, able to teach you several spells that he thinks you could benefit from in a maze like that, which I'll get for you here.
Sweet.
There's Sultan. There he is. Okay, so you already have Alarm, so he doesn't teach you Alarm. You already have Dimension Door, so he doesn't teach you that either. He does teach you Legend Lore. You already have Leomund's Tiny Hut. He teaches you Mordenkainen's Magnificent Mansion. Passwall.
Ooh.
Rary's Telepathic Bond. You already have Remove Curse. Transmute Rock. And True Seeing. In addition, much like the priests, they take up a bit of a collection with all of the teachers and faculty, giving up whatever they happen to be working on that they can spare that might be useful in a maze. Just like, hey, who's got a senior project going on that's good for mazes?
One guy's like, I'm really into Sudoku. Does that count?
Yeah, it's that
The
kind
number
of thing
maze.
where everyone's just like, I got one of these. All right, so they bring out a pair of blink boots,
Ooh.
Whoa.
a rod of fortune seeking,
Oh no, a dog was skinned for these boots.
a sentient dog,
Oh, no!
a set of spell-woven robes, a wand of secrets,
Damn.
and a ring of hidden desire.
Ooh, what does that mean?
That ring is cute.
I don't know, but based off its name, that's going to Ray.
Darkest Desire, though, that's not just like, ooh, I love Penny. No, this is like, I
No.
want to murder people. I want to open them up and rearrange their guts, and not in a sexy way, more like in a medically anatomical way.
We already know that about Elenzosk.
True that.
I want to use their body to craft a portal to another dimension. Like, yeah, okay, bro, tell us something new about yourself. We get it.
Use it on a Lindavos, the ring's just like, I got nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what Zoltan is able to walk out of there with. And I believe our last person is Baru, who is going to, that evening, try to speak to Shar somehow.
Just real quick before dinner.
Let me just check in.
When the sun goes down.
So Baru,
Yeah,
you
you
head
know.
over to the shrine to Shar.
Yeah. Yep. And just sort of cloak up a little bit. I don't feel like I go in like my normal everyday armor. I'm trying to not be super standout-ish. And I will sort of go in and kneel down and are there like a lot of people in there, or is it pretty quiet?
There's a lot of people in the Allface Temple itself. There are no other worshippers of Shar right now.
Okay. That's both good and bad. So that will be fine. Yeah, and I think again, like we don't have a super like friendly relationship, so I imagine she's probably a little not antagonistic, but a bit brusque in the way I think Baru just sort of is like, sorry to have disrupted your plans down in Montaldereth. And see what that speaks back to, because this is the first time I think they've spoken since then.
You'd imagine you're probably not going to get a, verbal back and forth sort of communication.
Okay.
You're probably going to need to say your full piece and then see what happens.
Got it.
You are also in the middle of her shrine, which is, prime smiting territory, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I am definitely in prime smiting territory, and just, I'm resistant to radiant damage, it'll be fine. Yeah. I think, it kind of starts with that, and then, more serious is like, I know you have been watching our family. I know you've spoken through or to my parents. My sister is not the one you want. And I know you've seen the gifts that you've been wanting to give finally developing in me. So I will continue to use them. I will let you in. But there will be rules. There will be limitations. If you help me and my friends in the labyrinth, perhaps more doors will open.
Mordor.
Murder. Sounds like murder. Sounds like murder will happen.
Okay. Make a religion check with advantage since you're in the shrine.
Okay. I'm playing with so much fire. This is so unlike me in any D&D game ever. Is to just be like, yeah, let me tempt. Let me do a little.
You just
temptation.
literally told her, "Come on in, baby. Come on in, wear me."
Listen, I've only taken 1 level in sorcery. It'll be fine.
You about to take 10 levels in Warlock?
I'm about to.
You're about to be annihilated.
She's like, who does this bitch think she is? When I could just take over her sister's body without a fight. Wishing you the best.
I'm the one she wants. I'm the one she wants, not my sister. I have to remind her that. I'm like, look, I'm developing your power. Come to me instead. Leave her.
Come to me, said Baru. That was the last time we heard of her.
Yep. And then your sending never went through to Baru ever again.
You know, Leo and Baru are very similar in like just the opposite direction.
Alright, Baru, here's what you get.
Oh?
You gain the ability to cast 3 spells, all of them at will.
Whoa!
But you imagine that doing so is letting Shar in anytime you do it.
Just open that door just 1 inch every time, and then it's gonna be fully open, and then here she goes.
The first one is Word of Recall. The second one is Hallow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Without material components?
Yeah, all of these are innate casting.
Whoa.
Oh
She
no!
wants you, baby.
Oh,
she's
she
willing.
does.
She's willing to
She
wine and dine you.
She wants me
Let
back.
her in.
God, she wants me back.
Yeah, she's going, yeah, you know, get in here, you know?
She's like, get comfy, baby girl. I'm gonna take such a good care of you.
And the third one is Holy Aura.
Okay.
Although Holy Aura will do radiant, necrotic rather than radiant damage, unsurprisingly.
Oh. Okay. I think I already have Holy Aura as
You
one
do
of
not.
my...
It's an 8th level cleric spell.
no. Oh no, I had Aura of Vitality. That was a different aura. Oh my god. Okay.
You definitely do not have, nor can you even ever get Holy
No.
Aura.
No, I cannot. Cool.
She's like, look at these sexy gifts I
Yeah,
got
she's
you.
like, oh, here you go. Just put it on.
Put it on. Just try it on, baby.
Yeah.
Try,
You like it.
test drive it. You know, drive it around the block.
Yeah.
Nothing
Don't-
bad's
you
gonna
didn't-
happen. You can
Dude,
trust
don't-
me.
Don't you miss wearing my old college sweatshirts? You know you want it. Come on. Take it. Just put it on for a little bit. Oh boy. Okay.
And people give me shit for my patron when this shit is happening.
Well, we don't know.
Have we ever given you shit for your patron?
Yes,
Besides not knowing who it is?
all the time.
Hey, I'm in danger. I love it. It's excellent conflict to have.
I feel like there's a meme for that.
The like chuckles I'm in danger from the Simpsons one that everybody does. Yeah. No, this is great. This one about exactly as well as I thought it was. I didn't get smited. Does she say anything back, Derek, or no?
Nope.
Is it just
You just feel yourself filled with the power of Shar.
Filled up with her power.
hmm Gonna have to write in my dream journal about this one tonight, man. Ooh.
Probably need to speak to your therapist about this.
Would you keep a dream journal? It's the same 3 repeating dreams.
Just in case something changes. You never know. Today I started in a slime puddle from the left instead of the right. Doesn't mean anything. Okay, those are big spells. Wow. Here's hoping we don't need to use them, right, guys? Right?
Like you're looking at us to tell you whether or not you should cast
Why-
something?
Why would you even ask that when you've already asked for these spells? You're gonna use them at some point. Now
Fun
they're
part
there.
is, the fun part is you don't know I have them until I use them, which
You're
is the
gonna-
dramatic irony of the situation.
You're
Leo
gonna use them now that
fundamentally
they're sitting there.
In the philosophy of go big or go home.
Listen, Word of Recall is definitely going to be one we need at some point, and it's going to be bad when I'm like, don't worry, guys, I got this. Boom, and we disappear somewhere.
Into
be
her
great.
bosom.
Yeah,
Into her
right
dark, cold embrace.
straight into the Shadowfell. It'll be fine.
Right
For
next
the-
to Tabris
For the
and
last
your
shrine
father.
you worshipped at, right?
Is that where it sends you? I haven't
Yes,
read
it
the
would
spell.
send you back here.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
She's like, come back anytime, baby. Here's my key.
You know? Yep. Wow. Cool. Alright, well, we'll have this, you know, this is fine.
Okay, and you can all return to dinner.
Boy, that was great. The temples were so accommodating.
Yeah, they were really nice.
Hey, you told them, hey, we're gonna go save a bunch of angels, and they're like, we're for that.
Yeah,
We love angels.
sounds good to me.
You know, I think it was good that I didn't tell them that they were locked there by some god who has been erased to history. You know,
Probably.
just in case it was one of the ones they worshipped.
Kipo, I feel like you have a weird pull to always end up thinking about gods that are lost to history that can never be spoken of. It's like it's weird that it's happened twice, you know?
You know, I really want to know, but with all of the things that have been going on, sometimes I'm thinking that maybe we're not supposed to know, even though information is good. But some people are like, no, nobody could have this information. Then smites everyone in a, what is it, 3 generation reach? It must have been like, really, we don't want anybody to know.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of rude. You know, taking away information from people. That's just like kind of rude, you know? But whatever. I'm with Kipo, I think.
I mean,
Probably in the
presumably, if
Side
we
versus things should be not released to the public. Not a lot. Probably a small subset.
Theoretically, if we see the angels and unpetrify them, we'll probably get a pretty good idea of what the story is, don't you think? I mean, unless they don't speak to us, but that's a bigger
Maybe.
problem.
Oh, I
But-
can't speak Celestial.
Oh, 99.
I can. No worries.
I can't.
I can speak it all.
Nice. I say something in Celestial, like, I don't know. I don't know what I say. I say, so did we invite Penny and what's-his-face to dinner in Celestial?
Just your
Bruce,
wind
the only one
chimes.
who understands you.
Yeah, Ruin.
Zoltan has to cast tongues.
Yeah, Zoltan doesn't inherently have it.
Oh, well then okay.
I just respond back. I just respond back and say, "I think so. We talked about it this morning," and then I switch back to comment, and I'm like, "Are Betty and Dot coming to dinner with us tonight?"
Yeah, I think so. It would be weird if Dot wasn't here. This is his place. But
Yeah.
yeah, Penny was released today. So yeah, I imagine she'd be free to come over.
Yeah. I mean, this.
Oh, have we not?
Somebody escort her?
Catch the sending to Penny. Do you want to come over to the Shadow Dust Mansion for dinner tonight?
Sure.
Maybe we
She
should
said
go.
sure.
Maybe we should go like walk her. Like we should go pick her up. Cause like, what if she gets kidnapped on the way here?
Thank you.
Wow, y'all think Penny is just really helpless. I mean, yeah, we can go walk with her, but
I mean,
I know she doesn't have a ton of hit points, but neither does Shan, so we can't really speak for that as a measure of metal.
She literally tried to help you out at the prison, and she was like, I have levitate.
Yeah.
Bitch can float. That's it.
okay, she may be more of a theoretical researcher
To be
than an
fair,
actual caster.
All you've seen EO do so far is levitate and create food, and you're frightened of her.
That's true. She's got a much more intimidating aura than Penny
Different
does, I will
energy.
say.
And it's not.
She's just
It's not even good
perpetually
food.
floating. That's on a different level. She doesn't need chairs.
I'm just saying all she can do is levitate doesn't fully capture why Penny is not intimidating.
A woman who is that naked and acts like she still owns the room is terrifying. The amount of confidence to show that much titty and look you straight in the eye.
You were looking at her. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I was looking at everything. It's not hard. It's hard not to look.
It is hard not to look. Very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah, so Penny will arrive with a escort from the Watchful Order. We want to make sure she gets here safely.
Aw, so sweet.
The escort being Barnabas.
should we ask Barnabas
Doesn't
if he
look
wants to
good.
stay for
One
dinner?
dinky Barnabas.
Exactly.
We'll just have a dinner with everyone we know.
Why
Yeah.
are you guys being so weird about this dinner?
Yeah, and
What's
Barnabas
your
will leave her here to have dinner with y'all.
Oh, okay.
Well,
He probably wants to eat with his buddies. It'll be fine.
mhm.
I don't know. Maybe he's got a family. Maybe he's going home to dinner.
Yeah. Maybe he's got a home cooked meal waiting for him.
Yeah, Dot will come out to inform you. The cooks are all set.
I
All
give
right.
Dot like a look, and I give Penny a look, and then I go.
Yeah, you can all set up around the big table inside.
I want to sit close enough to Ray that I could kick her under the table if she makes a snack.
I turn away. I turn to Jorlin.
I'm used. I feel like I'm used to this. This is not the first time this has happened at dinner. Where's Thea? If only Thea was here, we could gossip at the end of the table like little old aunties. It'd be great.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dot says. Well, I understand you're leaving in the morning. I'm glad we're all eating together. I wanted to take the chance to thank you again for everything you've done for me. I know that it wasn't for me specifically, but still, you did a lot, and thankfully.
Oh yeah. I mean, we do what we can. How long were you in there? It seems like you were pretty well connected with the Watchful Order. Were you like missing on assignments?
He says, not on assignment, no. I never went on assignment for them. I just worked to instruct them.
Like about looking into your family, or like training wise, magical wise.
My family has some, well, my family develops techniques to weaken the borders between our realm and the far realm, but in doing so, they've found techniques that do the opposite. They don't tend to use those, but I was teaching them to the Order.
Nice. It's probably very helpful for them. So,
That was my hope.
I mean, we should thank you. You've given us, lodging and free roam of your mansion for the past few days,
Well,
which is
You all saved my
gracious.
life. That's worth more than any amount of lodging.
Do you think your family's ever gonna clear out of that island?
I very much doubt that they're still there.
I really hope everyone else got out safe.
We
Into
we
the
were
Nothics.
able.
Wait,
What did happen to the Nothics?
He says, they're here.
Oh, in the mansion?
Yes, yes.
That's good, right? That's good that they're there.
Well, it makes sense. His family studies the far realms.
Is it a condition that
took,
can
they
be
took over one of
fixed?
the basement laboratories for themselves. I think they like the dark and cold.
Hmm. Feel kind of bad for him. There's
Unfortunately, it is not a condition that can be cured.
Hmm.
At least not with anything I'm capable of.
Hmm.
Perhaps a powerful wizard with a wish spell or something like that.
Kipo stares
My-
deadpan at Ray.
I'm not a wizard.
No, but the Mythalar has a wish spell.
Oh,
The thing you keep holding on to in your room.
leave my room
Kipo
alone.
always stares at you for.
We have to save it.
For what? The end game?
Yes.
I mean, it'll probably uncap the 9999 damage.
Everyone knows there's simply no way to reach the high score if you don't hold on to the Mythalar you got. a year, 3 years ago, and use it in the very last session. Obviously, it's the secret bonus. No, I just.
People like, do you want to? Except I'm not saying do you want to?
Kipo has always been down to use the Mythalar for various purposes, but always gets shut down saying, maybe we should discuss this as a party.
It would be an ultimately altruistically good act to, like, bring the Nothics back, but then it would be very hard to also say that we did it for the Nothics and not to justify, like, lifting the curse on Dagran or whatever, which also would probably work, right? Like, it'd be like...
Oh yeah, that thing of smash the curse on Dagran, no problem.
Yeah, it's just I'm thinking, like, this is, like, for the help, like, the good of many. There's, like, what?
Yeah, and the difference with Dagran is we have a path that could potentially cure him, and even with Ray helping Amundra now, maybe even a better chance of doing so.
Well, there's also the fact
this
that
is the only course.
And they're gonna need, like, several wizards for each one, because I think one wish spell will probably, like...
It would, with a normal wish spell, it would be one wish spell per Nothic, and I believe there were, like, almost 30 Nothics or something like that. And each time a wizard casts wish, there's a 1/3 chance that they can never cast it again. Also, wizards that can cast 9th level spells are a extremely rare class.
Like a stake.
Where's Elindavos? That bastard could probably do something stupid like that. Let's bring him in here.
No, he can't cast 9th level spells. He can cast 3rd level spells.
Oh, he's just as bad. He's just a bad guy.
He's a horrible person and fairly smart, but he is not a powerful wizard.
I think I'm down. I'm not gonna think about the what ifs. What if we use this down the line? It's 30 people, sure. I'm down.
No arguments on my end. I'm happy to use it.
Zoltan?
No, absolutely. I would like to be there when it's used. I want to see it.
All right. After dinner, we will cure all of the Nothics.
Oh, this feels bad. Reason does not like this.
It'll be fine.
It's on 9th level Mythalar, right? Like, it's a 9th...
It's
no,
a
it's
10th
a
level
10th?
Mythalar.
It's a 10th level spell.
10th? Oh my god.
God.
Wait, what?
10th?
Good news, Dot. We have in our possession a way to cure the Nothics.
Really? That's amazing.
Could we also...
What is Zoltan whispering under the table?
I was just thinking about, I wonder what a 10th level immunity to fire would do.
I think you'd be immune forever.
Right. That'd be fucking awesome.
What would a 10th level wish spell do if one of your party members was possessed by a goddess? Just wondering.
It would probably fix that.
It would probably fix that.
What does a 10th level spell even look like?
I'm just thinking out loud. I mean, I don't want to say that's gonna happen, but
So 9th... Yeah, like, straight up, I don't think... 9th level spells don't exist, right? No, they do.
Yeah,
What's the highest
Ninth-
level?
So 9th level spells are normal. Those exist. 10th
So
level
this
spells
doesn't-
have not existed for some time. They used to, and then Mistra was like, no, we're not doing that shit anymore. Fuck you guys. No more 10th
We're
level
patching an
spells."
update.
Because the last time someone used a 12th level spell, they killed her.
Whoa.
So to give you an idea, some of the old 10th level spells, one of them is called Anti-Magic. It cancels all magic within 10 miles for 1 day.
Whoa. That's a long time.
Okay, so hear me out.
Another one is called Binding. It paralyzes up to 3,000 creatures you can see.
That's like some evil shit right there.
I did know I just said that I would be fine using the mythical art, but I do feel like in light of this information, I do not want to use the mythical art to help the Nothics as much as I want to.
A final example of a 10th level spell is Infuse Magic. You can cause up to 10 creatures you can see to gain 5 permanent 5th level spell slots.
I feel like we should keep that in our back pocket for us sometime and not use it now, because that could really save our asses.
I mean, I've been saying this in the beginning. This is like bring back a dead city.
This is helping the lives of 30 people who have been experimented on wrongfully.
I also agree.
And you want to give each of us 5th level spell slots?
Well, I don't think you can actually give us
I'm not saying I need
spell slots because it can't give us 10th level spells. It can only cast 9th level spells.
None of you know that spell, so you can't do it. I'm just talking about the sort of order of magnitude of power you can throw around with this thing.
Right. Well, in a 10th level wish could only cast 9th level spells.
Well,
it's
that's
like one, right?
Yeah, you could cast any 10th level spell with this thing. Wish is just an example, but you don't know any 10th level spells, so Wish is kind of your only, like, decent option.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just giving you a couple examples to help, because 10th level spells don't exist in this universe. It help you understand, like, what order of magnitude of power you're talking about there.
Magic is exponential growth.
I feel like we have already made a better impact on the Nothics' lives in the past few days than they've had for quite some time.
Why are you so nervous, Baru?
About nervous?
Yeah.
No, I just... It feels bad to argue against helping people, but I also feel like that's the right decision to make. So I switch my vote back over to no, I don't think we should use it.
Is anybody else switching their votes?
For using it right now. I mean, like, do our players, our characters actually have any idea of the magnitude of this rock?
Those of you that are arcane spellcasters, so Ray and Zoltan.
Zoltan.
They would have a idea probably. And Nihidra certainly would. She was around to see some cast.
Oh. And so they're the ones that explain to us what 10th level spells are like.
Yeah, it's knowledge that you would be able to gain, because it's, there's still stories about when it used to be able to happen.
Oh, I mean, when you put it that way.
I feel like we'll be in this situation where we're constantly wondering, what if there is a greater need further down the road and just never get around to it?
I mean, we keep having these like world-ending visions, so it kind of really feels to be something down the road.
But no, I understand both points. You know, I would be happy either way, but doing immediate good just ekes out just a wee bit.
I don't know, I'm not really strongly opposed or for, so you guys can make that decision. I am okay.
It's like, I'm washing my hands of this.
You're muted, Derek.
You're muted, Derek.
Maybe you should all type in the chat a vote to use or save, so we can just do the vote and move on at this point.
Totally fair.
There are an odd number of you, so everyone votes. You too, Marissa.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Actually, never mind. We don't need to wait.
I don't have to
for
do anything.
Reese's vote. It looks like you are using the Mythalar to.
This feels bad, man. Oh god. I'm panicking.
I'm gonna say I told you so when we were wishing we had a 10th level spell in another 3 months when we have to fight a demon lord. And
I didn't vote. I got no say in this.
You could vote. You could still make
You
your
said
voice
helping
heard.
people now eked out slightly
slightly
more.
more.
Risa, put it in the chat. Stand
So-
by your
It doesn't
decision.
matter.
Let's go.
So, who is going to do the honors and cast the spell?
Peepo?
I'm more than happy to.
It's your idea.
I don't know what spell I'm casting, but yeah, let's give it a rip.
Yeah, Kipo will take the Mythalar from Ray, head down to the basement with it, and basically hold
I'm going to.
hold the orb and instruct it to fix the Nothix, right?
Maybe do like Nothix in like a 3 mile, 5. I don't know how radius is. Maybe you can get extra Nothix. Nothix we don't see.
Yeah, what it's basically a wish spell. So Kipo, how would you state your wish to this Mythalar? Keep in mind that it's not a monkey's paw that's trying to fuck you over. Like it's you know.
Please return all Nothix within Waterdeep to their previous forms.
Okay. Yeah, there is a bright flash of light, and suddenly there are a bunch of naked people in the basement with you.
Yeah. Hey, party everyone. Just kidding.
Looking very confused.
Do they have like memories of Nothicism?
Talking to them, you'd find that they have vague memories of it, but not strong ones. Kind of hazy.
That's good. Let trauma be buried.
Call up the stairs. Dot, do you have some clothes for these people?
Oh, yes! And he will send down these servants with just lots of clothes.
So we'll go about pulling everybody here and ask where they're from, where they need to return to. Do they need contacting anybody?
Yeah, so these people are all from Waterdeep, and Dot will put them up until they can get in touch with whoever they need to get in touch with.
Woof. Woof.
And now we've got a dead rock.
There's a hole in my heart that's Mythalar shaped.
You can have it back now. It's on theme.
I do. What does it look like just as a rock?
Does it look cool?
It looks like a translucent gray rock.
Ooh. Maybe I can make something out of this. That would be a good thing to get out of this.
Do you think maybe we can reinfuse it with Phaserus?
That
You
seems
could-
too wild. Keep up.
You could put it on like a scepter.
It's like this
So
big.
it's a
That's
little
a
big for a scepter. It's like the size of a person's head.
Oh.
Maybe I could like turn it into, I don't know, jewelry for us. It'll take a while.
Alright, who wants to take which of these items that you have gathered tonight? Because someone needs to hold each of these if you want to take them with you.
Yeah.
You know, I just realized that all of the ones that sort of like give us light are kind of obsolete now that I glow really bright.
Well, you might not always be with the party.
Oh my god, you're so right. What if I get kidnapped?
I was thinking if you walk away, but sure.
Why else would I?
Everybody's getting kidnapped tonight.
Apparently everyone's very nervous about body snatching going on.
And Penny's gonna get snatched again. I just know it. I know it in my bones.
So y'all tell me what goes to who.
So I really like the knocking boots, but I feel like I would best be able to use the Metal of the Maze.
You've got good wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do the knocking boots need attunement?
Give me a second to give the Metal of the Maze to keep it. There it is.
I guess I'll take the ring.
I was gonna say, if you don't want the ring, I'll take it, because
Do you want it?
Alright,
the ring of hidden desire.
The knocking boots do not need attunement.
I don't trust you with that look on your face with it, because you're just.
I think it's gonna be fun. That's why I want it.
No, I don't think it's gonna be fun. If I point it to Kipo, he's gonna be like, "I want to take over the world with mushrooms," like a passing desire.
How did you know?
I don't.
I want it. I want to be able to know the darkest desires. That is. I feel
like if it was just like most desired, I'd be down. But darkest? What does that mean?
No, that's why I want it. I want to know.
What about?
If you're gonna use it, take it.
Use it on other people, but I kind of want to know what Kipo is thinking now.
Kipo's probably gonna pass, and then you become immune to it. So you only get one shot with a person.
Kipo
Don't miss your chance.
willingly let me in.
Depends if you're asking or not.
Can and will are very different things.
Yeah.
I am asking, because I can't tell if you're joking or not about that mushroom joke.
Alright, so,
I would.
who else wants what else?
Like one of the pair of boots. I don't know which one.
Alright, you want to
Which one?
Y'all want to give Leo the blink boots or the knocking boots?
Do you want to keep doors open, or do you want to bamf around the battlefield?
I like both options. I think for Leo, the deciding factor is which one goes better with his outfit.
Wow.
I feel like the blink boots are probably higher class.
The knocking boots go with armor, which Leo usually wears.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the knocking boot.
Alright, Ray.
For Leo.
Ray, if you really want the ring, then I'll take the blink boots. Because that'll save me a 2nd level spell slot to cast Misty Step, so.
Sure.
Blink boots go to Baru.
Want that ring. I'm mad about it.
Aren't
You better use it.
do you want it? Here.
I do.
Take it off. Take it.
I want to know.
Sure. Here. Be a weirdo about it. Take it.
Alright, Baru takes the ring.
Be an absolute creep.
I mean, I'm not fighting for it in the game. I'm being obnoxious about it while we're talking.
Okay.
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Baru's not being creepy about it. I'm like saying to you guys, I think the ring would be fun to have
Thank
for
you.
Baru, but that's why. If you want it, take it. If not, like, I just think it'd be fun. I'll give the blink boots back if somebody else wants them. I don't want to double up on items when nobody gets any other things.
Who wants the Sunfire crown?
I'm looking at it right now. I don't think this is good for me because I remembered I'm a drow.
Yep.
I'm gonna give myself
same reason.
disadvantage.
Yep. Who wants the drift cloak? Spellwoven robes.
I'm reading through. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Chill out.
I'll be less impatient.
Chill out there.
I feel like the ropes would help Zoltan or Ray best. I don't know what Zoltan's AC normally is.
Well, they would only help me if I don't use mage armor, which I typically use mage armor.
I
So
also have major, but
spellcasting?
Your spellcasting
5.
modifier is charisma.
Yeah,
What is
5.
Mage
Essentially,
Armor
major AC
ritual
15.
cast?
No, Mage Armor is a level 1 spell, but it's 8 hours.
I
Well,
cast
but
it at will.
Oh, she cast it at will. So
Well, I mean, it would save you the first level spell slot then.
yeah, if Ray's gonna do Mage Armor 2, I'll do it because I like the theme. I like the other part of it. I don't know. I don't really care about the AC because of Mage Armor, but the other part of it I like.
Oh, okay.
Which is I can just make it look like whatever I want. Which Ray probably also likes too.
Alright,
So-
Zoltan takes the robes. Wand of
Should we
Secrets.
leave some?
I can take that.
I also like it like flares the runes whenever you
Ray
cast
takes the Wand of
spells.
Secrets. Rod of Fortune Seeking.
Should we give it to Thea?
Give it to Thea as a consolation prize for all the times we took stuff from her.
Yeah, that's my thought. I was like, for all the times we were like, we're gonna pickpocket
Rod
you,
of
we gave you
Fortune
the thing
Seeking
that
goes to Thea.
Can we give Shan the Drift Globe?
Oh, that's a
Can
good
we give
idea.
the blink boots to Jorlin?
Yeah, give him to Jorlin.
Hold on. Shan is the Drift Globe.
Give him some extra mobility.
Is there anybody else in our party who can't normally see in darkness?
Can Balder? He probably can.
So the blink boots are
Yeah.
moving from Baru to Jorlin.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Who
Jeez,
wants
that-
to install a metal plate in their head?
A metal plate.
Did you not read the first paragraph of the Sunfire Crown?
Oh, implanted directly.
Where it subsumes and partly replaces the top and back of your head.
Don't like that.
Maybe we should.
You can not use that one.
Yeah.
Can you cover it?
And so the ring is going
Okay.
to Baru now.
Can you put like a little yarmulke
Yeah.
over it and stop shedding light?
I don't think any of us want that.
That's fine. You don't have to use it.
Yeah.
I'm asking, can you cover the light or no? Okay.
It'd be like Leo.
Is it evening now? Am I like just still glowing?
Oh yeah.
No off switch?
Nope.
Well, 10 foot of dim light isn't that bad. Do I have to concentrate really hard to keep it like that?
No. Once you set it, it kind of stays there.
Okay.
The only thing you have to concentrate hard on is to make the green light.
Oh, okay. And so you said that the max that I could extend it was what, 120 feet bright light, and then
another 120 dim.
okay,
And
cool.
when you're doing that, there is a 30-foot center that is actual sunlight.
Okay, cool. I got that down in my notes for it then. Thank you.
All right.
While we
then.
were here. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say-
All right, we got all the items handed out.
Yay. Would Shan have bought armor while we were in Waterdeep before leaving, or is she still insisting on
can't use
wearing no
armor.
armor? She can't
She's
use
not
armor at
proficient.
all?
Yeah, she's
Oh.
not proficient in armor.
Oh,
I just
maybe
assumed
we should give
everyone
her
had
the
armor
cloak then.
proficiency.
Yeah, Shan cannot use armor. She is not capable of it.
She's so annoying. That's fine. Okay, never mind. I was gonna be like, should we get her armor?
Wait, Zoltan. Wait, can she use the cloak?
That's not armor.
Zoltan, you didn't seem super enthusiastic about holding on to it. Do you want to give it to Shan?
Well, I actually was super enthusiastic about holding on to it. It just wasn't for the armor capability of it. But
Just wanted it to change colors.
Oh, I misunderstood that. I thought that you said that mage armor could change colors.
No.
Oops.
But,
That's my bad. Never mind. That's fine.
But that being said, I will give her the if it can actually benefit her, I will give it to her gladly, because my aesthetic choices should be trumped by someone else's life-saving capabilities.
I feel like a PC character's wants should supersede those of an NPC, so if you want it, then by all means.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that boat. It was sort of a thing where I was like, I'd buy her armor. I'm not going to give up one of like the cool things we got because she needs. You know what I mean? She mainly stays in the back and pelts things with fire anyway. She's useless in half these fights, as we found. So we just got to keep her alive.
All right, your choice. Do you want to? Do you want to give it to Shan, or do you want to keep it on Zoltan?
I'll just keep it.
Okay.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die, and everything would have been better if she just had a little bit more AC.
It'll give her a fifth. Well, it depends what her spellcasting is. A max of 15 AC.
Yeah, would have given her a 15. Yes.
Yeah. She only has a 12 right now, so she's very weak, but she'll be fine. That's why she hangs out in the back. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine.
All right.
12
anything
is
else
pretty
here?
low.
No.
She should learn mage armor.
Well, I think that that quite livened up dinner.
Yeah, it absolutely did.
I bet the chefs are all scrambling to make a ton more food suddenly.
Yep. They need to right about double the amount of food they had.
I helpfully suggest that there's leftover soup in the fridge from yesterday if they want to heat it up.
They hate you.
At least I put it in the fridge.
They hate you.
Yeah.
All
They're
right.
like, get this kid out of the house.
Yeah, you can have your dinner, and we will start next session with your arrival in Labyrinth, having received a long rest. So make sure you're long rested.
Oh, you were right, Derek. You hit the nail right on the head. You've been playing this game for a long time.
Yep. Just
We did have a bunch of places to scatter to in different scenes, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was figuring, is that, like, if you could actually do them all simultaneously, it wouldn't have taken this long. But since there was only one of me,